Hello, everybody.
Hi!
Ohio!
Ohio?
Trim, are you still there? I hope you weren't waiting too long.
That's about all
Nah,
the Japanese I know.
nah, sorry. We ran into some technical difficulties, mostly my fault, so.
Yes, we blame Mads.
Most
Yeah.
of it's
Or
Okay, sure, yeah, let's blame Mads. Let's do that.
yes,
It is his fault, not mine. Anyway, welcome to Esthara Chronicles. And our campaign, All Is Well in Laudenborough. This, I believe, is the 14th episode. And I'm your not so humble dungeon mommy, Sylfania. Then we have... Yeah, I've just decided to drop the humble, because who are we kidding? Then we have Bax Obsidian, played by Thanture. Mads.
That's me.
Then we have Sildana Marcus, played by Zamdani.
wah,
Womp womp womp. And
womp womp.
we have Fervent Dickens, played by Gabe.
Oh yes,
Oh, yeah.
every stream. That was a big one.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, do you have a command for the form?
No.
No?
I have one that it will circulate in like 10 minutes, you know.
Oh okay, give it 10 minutes then.
No, I do have the
commands
circulating
does not work
commands.
well.
I just don't have that one for the Mads bully counter, but we will sort that out soon. We will give you the content you want.
Oh no, I
one
meant
day.
It
I meant
was,
for the they meant for the form for creating items.
Yeah. The link will pop into chat in a
Oh,
bit.
oh okay.
It just
It'll
it's
pop up
circulating.
eventually.
Yeah, it's just I made it every 15 minutes so it doesn't spam the chat.
The thing is, they're
the
gonna
bully
so fast.
Mats counter
as well.
was a highly requested feature.
It
Yes,
was, and I'm
one that
sorry.
I do not support. Otherwise, I would have
And-
aided her like this.
And I'm sorry I haven't made it because I was swamped with work. But once I do, I promise it will be live, and then the counter will
Call
exist.
excuses.
Anyway, I wanted to. What did I want to do? I completely forgot.
I
what
gotta
was
watch
saying.
out already. I feel.
Yes, I wanted to say thank you to all the wonderful artists who make the music that we use in the stream. I don't usually shout them out enough, but any of the links are in the description. Just go and follow them because they make amazing ambiances, and I can't, sip them enough. Cool. I'm going to
Could never
quickly...
sip enough.
No, I'm gonna quickly recap what happened last session, and we will just get straight into it because I believe we don't have that many announcements. Nobody has anything to say, so we'll just carry on with what we were doing.
And Gabe, do you got something to say?
Me?
Yeah. You wanna have a riveting announcement?
You look like you have something to say, boy.
Say it now, or I'm just gonna go into it.
Riveting.
Very valid
riveting.
point. Okay, so in the previous episode, the gang sort of ended up... so what happened was the gang split from a while back, and Bax managed to, through a Hail Mary nat 20, not die, and get teleported somehow into the middle of the city, while the rest of the gang was stuck with the hag. They weren't eaten, they were just put in a cage and, well, mentally tortured for a bit. While Bax tried everything he could to, find a way to save them.
I was mentally tortured, I think.
Yeah, no, you always sort of go into your trauma, I think. Everybody else is kind of fine, and then there's you who just keeps falling through the cracks all the time. But, c'est la vie, such is life. So Bax ends up teaming up with Triarl's father, Belor Falanel, and actually the doppelganger that was part of this whole shebang that got you guys caught. The one that impersonated Triarl and actually led you to the hag. Belor sort of made a deal with him that if, that you find some sort of an item or a particular... you fulfill a request of the doppelganger, then he'll lead you to Trial, and he will not hinder you in any way in your dealing with the hags, because he himself is under duress, and he works for the hags only because one of the hags has something on him. And so Belloir and Bax has headed into the woods to try to save the gang, but the gang themselves already sort of created a heist and manages to get out. So through the use of darkness and, cool martial arts shit, you guys actually broke out of a lead cage, and you started encountering the hag just as the other two showed up.
Radical.
The whole episode was basically the battle, because it was pretty fucking epic. There was a lot of creative ways of dealing with the hag, and I think two of the ones I just want to highlight them because they were amazing. One of them was from Fervorant, from pissing the hag off in the beginning by destroying her custom-made vodka.
I literally thought you were about to say he pissed on her. I was like, what?
No.
Damn.
First of all,
Unknown golden shower.
First of all, I'm
It
so
is
glad
deadly.
I'm so glad I
It
put
is
the
deadly.
content warnings on here. But anyway, you embody the content warnings, guys. Anyway,
Really? What's so dirty about a golden shower? It's like a lot of money, right?
sure.
What?
Anyway, back to the praise. Not only did you ingratiate the hag for like a few hours beforehand, and that made it hurt even more when you like heard her mention her favorite vodkas, and you did break it right onto her. Subsequently, another brilliant idea was from Sylfania to actually get some flame and set her on fire. And you know, it was a wonderful combat. I enjoyed it greatly, trying to kill you all. And yeah, you guys succeeded. You've defeated the hag. You ended up finding a lot of loot in her wardrobe, probably from all the people she has eaten over the years. She just kept their shit.
Nom 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 nom.
She's a hoarder, I guess.
Tasty.
And you guys...
Hags, she got nothing better to do, really.
No. And after you guys spread some of the loot together, gave some to Belloar to appraise and sell, I don't know, you guys left the hut and set it on fire. And in this blaze of this beautiful hut in the middle of the marsh, in the middle of the woods, at night, deep in the night, you guys are standing there. And that is where we are coming back.
Yes, we're on our way basically back to the mansion, I think, right?
Well, yeah, you guys are in the woods. You have a bit of a trek to go back to the mansion.
Because we're with Trell's father.
Yep, Belloar,
Belloar.
Yep, he's with you guys, but all of you are okay. You've got all your gear before you set fire to the hut.
Yeah.
And you guys are heading back. You've done this trip like a few times now. You know where you're going, so there's very little chance of you guys just getting lost in the woods. But you know that you'll probably get to the city around dawn, like around 7 or 6 a.m. You're going to be walking through the night.
All right. Well, I suppose it is time to reveal a little bit more about the information. Because I said we were going somewhere already. We already have plans to where we go next.
Yes,
So-
well, true. Carry on. Sorry, Max. They're your friends.
Yeah, friends. So,
Yeah, friends.
so you remember the trial who went a bit rogue on us, and I'm sure you guys met him a bit as well afterwards.
Yes, was your friend
We managed to persuade him, because it is a doppelganger. We managed to persuade him to, not go completely ballistics on us. He might even be a future ally. But first and foremost, we need to, we need to get something of his out, and then he will release Trell afterwards as well.
wait, Trell is alive.
Seems to be. They have kept him under, a close net. And
Yes.
we need to get someone out first, or get something out first, and then we can rescue Trell.
You're gonna
Indeed.
take the word of a creature that survives through deception.
It's not just a word. Do not think me a fool. Sorry, I did not catch your name, young sir.
I am Fervent Dickens.
Oh,
Pleasure
pleasure
to
to
meet
meet you. I'm Lord
Especially the big part.
Belloar.
Nice.
I say that very little, like it's the barely a whisper.
I'm Duke Belloar Faladil. You might have heard of me, but anyway. Naturally, I've wondered the similar thing, and as my son's life is on the line, I was quite concerned about this. So I have done a sort of a blood binding contract in a way, where if one party breaks any of the clauses of this contract, then they die. Sort of a magical thing I had lying around, old and nasty, but you know, it's useful for situations like this. So, we have set it up that this individual, we will find this item and bring it to him, And once that is done, he will give us the location and will take us to my son, who is alive, and that has been confirmed through the contract. For if he was dead, none of this would have worked.
Hey, DM?
Yes?
How legal are blood contracts?
Oh, well. How do I put this? I would say...
No.
Not really.
I'm about to say, this seems questionable.
There is a case. I mean, Luba sort of is looking all confused at this point because she's there with you too. I know she's a little bit forgettable, but some of you probably wouldn't have encountered these before, but I'd say Fervorand, you have heard of these being used because you're a bit more traveled. You're a bit more traveled than these guys, so you've heard of these used by the Inquisition.
Unlike you fucking country bumpkins, I've been to the West.
No, you've heard of these used by the
I've lived in the city my whole life.
By the Inquisitors.
I'm the only country bumpkin here.
By the Inquisitors of the Order, in rare situations where other methods of interrogation didn't work, or they wanted to make sure that a certain individual would do what they say. It's basically like Gias, it's that spell, it's the compelling spell, but it sort of goes both ways.
Yes.
So that's what it is. It's mostly like, it's a method of, it's very rare. They're very rare scrolls. You can't just find them, and it's not really a spell. So it's like a contract, but it's not to a deity. It's between two individuals that both sign it. And once the both clauses of the contract are fulfilled, the two don't own each other anything, and the contract burns up. It's just if one of them breaks a clause of this contract, then they will, suffer pain and, suffering and whatever.
So in this circumstance, it would be viewed as, it's fine, he has a high standing.
Yeah. I didn't know how to nicely say this, but yeah. Man's got dough, man has pull. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But no.
What is your superpower, sir? I have money.
Indeed. But the idea is... Yeah, but the idea is you've seen them used, and they're quite rare. Well, not like seen them used, but you've heard of them used by Inquisitors. It's just getting your hands on one is very difficult. It's not very easy to do so. So it's not surprising that he has them. He's ancient and very rich. But it's like, usually it would be frowned upon, but he seems to be quite desperate in getting his son. So to him, the morality of this matters not. But yeah, I would say if this was done in like a public setting, people would frown. But he might have to go to court to like justify the use. But it's not an immediate death sentence. It's not like necromancy or any of this shit. It is basically to ensure that two individuals that really mistrust each other fulfill both sides of the bargain for sure. Because at the end, no soul gets transferred, nothing happens, no power gets gained, it just burns up once the deal is done.
Then, as I'm shaking his hand and he finishes his spiel, I mentioned, then it's a good thing you have a lawyer to help you out in case something happens.
Oh, you're a lawyer, are you? Oh, fantastic. I mean, our family already uses the services of a soliciting firm, but... Of course, I mean, any advice would be useful, especially you know the situation yourself. Right.
Well, for starters, don't mention you have a blood contract.
Yes, well, I thought, and he sort of points at all of you who are kind of beat up with the hut burning in the background. It's like, we're all kind of in this shit together, no offense, so actually, I thought, hey, might as well, not walk on eggshells. Also, my son... yeah.
I do hope you're familiar with the methods of the Inquisition and their interrogation.
Oh yes, I am familiar. Have a few friends in the Inquisition. Good chaps. Anyway, my son's been missing for, I would say, almost 2 days, and he's probably scared shitless, so I don't really care. I'm happy for any inquiry to happen afterwards, as long as I get him safe and alive back home to his mother, because if I come home without him to his mother, I might as well just die. So, I'll take Inquisition over... I will take Inquisition over his mother any day, so...
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, sorry, my sound.
Shall we? And I gesture towards further into the woods, not knowing the actual direction we're going.
back to the city.
Yeah. Bax
Still
has,
gesture towards the woods.
Bax has done this trip a few times now, so he's an expert.
Yeah, no. It's more like that way.
Okay, Bax, give me a survival check, please.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Of
this
course you
way.
do that.
I thought you said south, not north.
Yeah. Survival. No, this will be easy nat 20. Come on. No, that'll be an 8. Oh well.
Damn.
Apparently, I've not done this enough.
What did you get?
8.
8.
Oh boy.
As you're about, like, you're confidently heading where you know to go, and at that point,
Confidently wrong,
actually,
baby.
let me double check. I think sorry, I have a lot of tabs open. Apologies.
Whoa.
Apology accepted.
Okay,
Ad
I'm
break.
just gonna do a quick.
What?
Oh,
We
yeah,
have ads?
I have ads.
You can actually see those, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, these days they've changed OBS, so now you can
Not
see them.
sponsored ads. It's forced ads.
Oh
It's
yeah.
forced ads.
I can
So,
actually hit snooze on them. It's the funny part.
that's not coming up on mine though. So.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Thanks. Don't snooze them all.
I have this fun helper that makes me not see ads. I like my little helper a lot.
Yeah, don't say the name on Twitch. But yes, let's see if Bellower does any better.
I'm pretty sure that's fully allowed, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's fully
It's not-
allowed,
it's not
actually.
illegal.
I don't know what's allowed or not anymore. Twitch is weird. So I just, don't do stuff because...
You're not wrong.
Whatever. These days, you
Alright.
don't know. These companies are all going crazy. So it's safer just to, if you don't know, just play it safe. But in any case, basically, Bellower, as you're about to head into, like, a bush, Bellower grabs you by the back and says, "Oh, Bax, you funny boy. You tried to lead us to a marsh. It's this
You
way.
funny boy.
It's this way."
yes.
Yeah, funny boy. You're leading us to a marsh, aren't you?
What's that voice? You creep.
I'm scared right now.
Yeah, anyway.
I don't know. It was just a voice.
You
Just
guys,
the voice.
unless you guys want to have any poignant conversation between yourselves while you're walking, it's just gonna be a trudge through the woods.
Yeah.
So, Bags, where did you go?
Home.
I went home.
You ran all
I had
the way
a-
there?
No, I just had a little device that saved my life.
Hmm.
And you... Well, fair enough. I won't pry further.
How did you get home? I remember seeing them chasing you down in the forest.
As I said, as she was about to strike me down, I had a little device that I kept close to heart, got from my family, and got home.
He's talking about his plug.
I do an insight check on him.
Give me a deception check,
Can't let the
Max.
knowledge seep out.
And you give me an insight check, please.
How do you do this with like your friends?
Oh well.
Wow, that was a nat one.
I don't think he needs one because that's a nat one from me.
You basically go like, I have a device. Wink.
Yeah, you're like, I have
You
a
actually,
device.
I called upon my shadow daddy.
you actually say like wink.
Yeah, wink.
Then you're like, oh shit, I was supposed to do that.
Damn.
So yeah,
For my shadow
Sildana,
daddy. I mean daddy. I mean the device.
Sildana,
I mean-
you remember you the way you got knocked out in that fight. You got knocked out. You got thrown through the window. But as you were falling, you saw Bax legging it towards the woods, and you saw him trip, or you think you saw him trip, and you're just like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't like. What device? What does he mean? You're pretty sure it's some sort of magic. The boy is lying 100%. He's sweating as you're talking to him. So.
Prestidigitation! Prestidigitation! I'm not sweating!
Yeah. So. By the way,
So yeah,
Prim,
that's just
there you
how
go.
that happened.
Nah.
Don't worry about it, Sildana.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
okay.
it. Don't worry about it.
it.
Don't worry about it.
about it.
Look, I'm sure there's some things you want to keep to yourself as well.
No.
That's Sylfania. Not you, Fabrin.
yes.
Not you.
But yeah.
But what?
But what?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, then let's go. Nothing happened. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
So, those two are being
Making our
awkward.
way.
So where do you,
Yeah.
which company are you with? He's talking to Furverant. He's sort of turning to you and going, so which agency are you with? Are you the one in Lesnagor or the one in
Well,
you
I
know.
primarily send my reports to Lesnagor, but then they get forwarded to the capital and sent to the firm there, where it's properly filed and documented, and the I's crossed and the T's dotted, as they say.
Lovely, so you're more of a field sort of workman. I respect that. I've
Yes.
been in, yeah.
I
yeah.
check up on inconsistent reports.
I see. Well, must be a lot of fun to travel so much. I used to travel a lot, but, you know, I was settled down in this city for a long time. Even by elf standards. And, you know,
I doubt that.
small talk.
You,
You guys just
You
carry
know-
on.
Yeah, I know. I just responded to that small talk. Like, I doubt that too.
Yeah.
you know, you
Them
talk
stone
so much about how good your old homeland was. Why don't you ever go back?
The war.
Well,
The war. One that you never knew about.
to be completely honest,
1249.
to be completely honest, we've already made home here. You know, we haven't been in the sea of Lindraith in a few hundred
I mean,
years, I believe.
even for just like a visit, maybe.
I mean, it would take a long time to go there, and majority of people I knew were sort of already probably gone. And there is sort of this.
Myself today to see if I could feel.
There's sort of this.
Jenny Cash right now.
How do I explain this? I personally don't mind going back to see the sea and to see all those people, but the attitude towards people who lived in the Empire in the Sea of Lindraith is very, not hostile, but condescending. So sort of, they see us as traitors for leaving our homeland and living in this, well, I'm not going to use the colourful language they use for the divine and the religious idea of this country.
Heresy?
But, yes, in a way. They just...
Damn.
They find, you know, if you move to the Empire and if you live here, then you... I mean, I think it's okay to travel here for trade, but again, they get very prejudiced. So my wife and I decided, what's the point of going back ever even to visit? Might as well just stay here forever. I actually don't remember how long I've been here. Let me think. And he starts like going further into his like
His memory banks.
his memory
Quite
banks.
a while.
I'm
Yeah,
just
he's been here
imagining-
quite a while.
I'm just imagining like the local elves seeing someone come back from the Empire, like, oh, you worship a girl, disgusting.
Yeah, he's like, oh right, around 500 years we've been in Lordenborough, I believe, my wife and I. Trarrell was born very recently, but yeah, we've been here a while actually.
What?
So,
Do you remember what the reason was?
Like
Well-
the scenery.
Well, I think my wife mostly just said, we're moving, and I said, okay, sweetie, fine, and packed my shit and we moved. You know. You listen to what she says. She says we're moving. I said, okay, and we moved. Honestly, I particularly didn't care. I can make my life anywhere. I love art. I love...
So
I'm-
then he said that like that party monkey can't fucking find a place anywhere in the world.
Yes, I mean, Bax knows I am quite a party monkey. That's a strange saying, but indeed, I've...
I don't think anybody says that.
I just did.
It just sounded funny for me. But, yes, I'm very good at receiving functions, and, you know, in the Empire, being one of the very few full-blooded elves, I got a lot of attention at first, and so, you know, I brought a lot of artifacts back from the sea, and, you know, they were quite fascinating for everyone to, you know, I opened up a gallery or two, and then helped with the museum, and honestly, it's more fun here. Everybody in the sea is so jaded and depressed. People here are way more fun. So, once I moved, I realised... Yeah, I realised, hey, people here know how to party, and honestly, I'm a bit annoyed I got to miss my own party I've done today, but, you know, my son goes missing, so...
I can't believe I missed my 5,784th birthday.
I wanted to drink the booze.
You know how long I've been aging this wine for? It's practically vinegar at this point.
So,
Oh yeah, I heard they unlocked actually like 100-year-old wine.
It's probably disgusting.
Oh yeah, it's literally vinegar.
Yeah. Man, you can't keep snoozing the ads. After this one, it's just gonna go.
Yeah, I know.
Just
you can only do so many.
Yeah, just forget it. It'll happen. People have apps to prevent seeing ads, or they'll miss like 15 seconds of this riveting conversation. Big deal.
Very riveting, thank you.
A big deal.
Yeah.
Did we pause for ads?
Nah, it's fine.
All right.
15 second stance party.
It's okay. It's okay. If somebody misses, I can do a quick recap.
No, honestly,
But,
like those ads are so inconsistent anyway.
Yeah.
Some don't even show up.
I'm trying to like recap as best I can in the chat.
Yes. Well, also focus on playing though, so you know.
Got 'em.
Right. So you guys, I'd say unless you guys have any poignant other conversations you'd like to have, you guys end up getting into the city. The sun hasn't come out yet, so it's still kind of darkish, but you can see like, you know, the sky is turning a little bit blue. So in about an hour or two, it will be morning. You are in the city. The city is pretty dead. Like, there is, you know, you can see, like, leftover pieces of the festival. There's some people asleep, like, outside near the street, like, near a tavern, because you come in from Southgate. And you see, like, this is an aftermath of a citywide party. You can just walk unnoticed. You don't need to stealth. You're walking almost in a dead, quiet city. Where do you go?
Bellois.
I stepped on a passed out drunkard and he doesn't even wake up. He just goes.
Yeah.
Stepped on a cat.
There's like,
on a
you can
cat.
see decorations that are you know, sagging a little bit because, you know, they've been used a full day. You see like tons of discarded casks of ale. Like it was a fun time. Unfortunate that you missed.
Bellois.
Yes, we probably
Hello,
should
what?
head back to the mansion to talk to...
He's still staying there, yeah? Okay.
Yes, well, he's been impersonating me, otherwise they would have noticed I was gone. And as you guys are saying this, you walk a little bit further into the city, and as you're heading through the... You're about to...
He's just fucking having a rave. Like,
He's just like, yeah, okay. You guys go to the Deadly Hag, and he's just back there like...
yeah, dude.
Getting absolutely smashed.
True.
Look at this
Anyway.
3,000-year-old whiskey. Smashed on the ground.
Did you know I'm like a doppelganger? You never know.
Yes to everything.
Where are the party rockers
This is all
in this
canon.
house?
This is all canon. But
Yes.
as you guys are leaving, the Southgate district and heading into, it's not Saints Row. Saints Row is where the academy is. You're heading into Light's Rest. As you guys are heading into Light's Rest, because you have to go through Light's Rest to get to the 6 boroughs where the mansion is. As you're heading there, you notice there's one figure moving in the shadows. The city has been pretty quiet. And as this figure comes up to you, you notice it is Belloir, but another Belloir, wearing a hood. As he takes it down, he looks at you guys and says, "Well, I'm impressed
you
you
had
not."
an enjoyable night.
I guess.
I thought it would be fun, but damn, so many people want to talk to you. He says as he looks at Belloir. He's like, I had to escape quite a few of them. I mean, I could sort of keep the conversation going from, reading their mind in the beginning, but man, I hate when there's a lot of people. There's so many brains talking at the same time. So, yeah, I mean, everybody, well, I can read thoughts, so obviously when they're talking to me and they're thinking something, I hear two voices from the same person.
I remember.
And so I can sort of hear that from everybody at the party, and all of them want to talk to me, and anyway.
But a lot of people seem to kind of want to fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, like, you've gotten a few propositions, my man, but I told them I'm married, so no.
No, you had that DILF energy, my god.
Wait,
so
I
many.
forgot. I have an urge to do something. I'm gonna do check real quick if I can do it.
You start licking his feet.
Yep, I'm pissed enough. I'm doing it. I'll punch him in the face.
Nice.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, give me it with advantage, because she's surprised. Did not expect you to just go and punch him.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I'm doing it. I fucking hate him. I'm gonna beat his ass.
To be fair,
I want to hear those cheeks clap.
To be fair, that is a good repayment because he did punch you in the face as well. But
Wait, does this count as...
You hog-tied the motherfucker as well.
Wait, does this count as sneak attack?
If you have
no,
advantage.
because he's
I have
standing right.
advantage.
Oh, okay, yeah, that does count as sneak attack.
Let's go.
Try to hit
It's
him.
gonna be a punch of the ages.
Are you punching him with your hand?
Yeah.
I rolled
so
a 17.
Your fist isn't a finesse weapon.
Did you
Is
roll
a
it
simple weapon?
on Thanture? Where'd you roll it?
Oh wait, it's not a found. I didn't roll it on Foundry. I rolled on D&D Beyond. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Please roll on Foundry so I can see the roll.
Yeah, I know.
And also, it's not with your bow, so it's your unarmed attack.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you don't get
wait.
as many bonuses.
Yeah, wait. Isn't it? Wait, hang on. Sneak attack. Is it with the finesse weapon? Once per turn, you can deal one damage you hit with an attack, finesse weapon, range weapon.
It's not a finesse
advantage.
weapon. You're just punching him, so no sneak attack. You're just punching him.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was checking. Anyways, yeah, I only do 1 damage anyway, so what does it matter?
No, but what bonuses you get from your attack is it different to bow? Because you have a +1 bow.
No, because I'm just using my fist.
But what did you roll on the die itself?
Unlike to hit,
Yeah,
I rolled a 17.
on the die without any pluses.
Without any pluses, without any pluses.
That's what I mean. You don't get the same pluses to your attack as you do with
Yeah,
the
then
bow.
it would just be a 15.
Okay, that hits. As you punch him, he's about to talk about like, by the way, there's a lot of people that are propositioning me, and I was a bit confused, and I was like, no, I'm married. I hope that's okay. Boom! And he gets punched in the face. And he sort of goes, Jesus fucking...
What?
What are you doing, you crazy bitch? Ow!
Still remember you probing my mind.
I fucking do that to everyone. Jeez, calm down.
Mm-hmm. Did any of them go catatonic afterwards?
No, most of them are fucking dead. But anyway, cool. You're not alive. I'm surprised.
Got a point, both of you, but calm down.
I mean,
Calm down.
listen, I'm pretty fucking calm. She's the crazy one.
I was
You've ever
saying
been
calm
in
down
her
to
head?
her.
Mm-hmm. You'll find out in 2 seconds.
If you've ever beaten
No.
her head, it's
So I'm just like, let me at him. Let me at him.
No.
You're just kind of like holding me back. Let me at him.
Okay, I need you. Are you seriously trying to hold her back and you try to attack him now, or is it just like?
I'm not gonna roll for it. Don't worry.
Okay. But yeah,
this is a fantastic show.
Bellawar's like,
is just.
I know. I'm kind of okay. This is weird. I've seen and done some weird shit, but seeing myself punched by someone is weirdly erotic. And then the other one turns to him like,
What?
Is
goes,
it weird a bit hard right now?
"Hey, don't kink shame. I'm into some hardcore things."
I mean, I'd fuck me, right?
And I didn't know, and I'm extremely handsome, and that is very true. And at this point, the
Hello,
doppel,
please, no more.
the doppel just goes, right, okay, you nut jobs. I mean, I honestly thought the hag was gonna eat you, or kill some of you, but you lot all seem to be alive, so yeah, good for you. Right, guess he looks at Belwar. We're still on for the thing. Shit, that really hurt. Right, we have a little bit of time, but not much. You've probably, I'd say you've killed her around 2 a.m., I'd say, around middle of the night, seeing how long it took you to get here, unless you took a long break in between. So I'd say her death will be noticed soon. And when that happens, we are all fucked. Now,
Do you have an approximation?
No, I've no fucking idea what she does. And he winces when he says she. It's like, fucking spells. Basically, what I mean is there is no way to figure out how that individual thinks and when they are going to have the urge to contact the hag. And
Understood. So time is of the essence here.
Yeah, so it's actually quite a good time as well, because where we're going, the majority of the people are going to be out, still hungover, or, fell asleep in someone's house. So it should be mostly empty, if not full empty, which is good for all of you. You can just go in, get what I need, get out, and I'll take you to your boy. And then we're Gucci, we're done. So, yeah, follow me. And
if only it could ever be that simple. I feel like something bad might go wrong.
I mean, life is like that. But, you people seem resilient. You should be fine. He leads you all, along the streets of, actually, Light's Rest, which is the district, for those of you who don't know, this is the district, that's the one, yeah. I'll show you an image. The district where the clergy usually lives, and where the dorms for the clergy is, because Lodinborough is a holy city.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I've literally forgot why am I forgetting her name?
Lupa?
Lupa's here with us, yeah?
Oh yeah, no, she's been following you. She just, doesn't have much to say. She's just, she's still kind of amazed. How, she's just, Belloir is very chatty, and she
she also heard about, blood contract thing earlier, too.
Yeah, but, she knows that Lord Belloir has been in the city for so long, and obviously he knows all the people in high church places, and if they haven't done anything about him, who's she to do things? But, she's keeping an eye on them. She's mostly, when you guys were walking back, she's been watching the periphery and trying to see if you guys get ambushed. She was kind of busy keeping you guys safe.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure, still have her in mind right now.
No, she's there. She just chooses not to make herself known, but she's coming with you guys. So as you guys make your way through the winding streets of this residential area of Light's Rest, as you guys actually go through the residential area of Light's Rest, because you've been here before when you were going to the Holy Cathedral, but you haven't really been to, I think I got the wrong one, actually. You haven't really been to the, to the living quarters and everything else. So, sorry, I got the wrong picture. So this is more what it looks like. It's got, small churches spread here and there, and it's got little housing here and there, and you can see the cathedral in the distance. And you guys are walking around following a copy of Belloir, but hooded.
Shouldn't you,
It's his twin brother.
Well, I could, but you guys are going in, and this is a safe look for me right now, so I think I'll keep it. As you guys are heading forward, he brings you towards a building, a kind of a nondescript building. It's got, the entrance seems quite normal, just looks like a residential 3-story building, similar like all the other ones around you, doesn't stand out in any way, there's nobody at the door, and then he turns around and looks at you and says, right, so, I'm limited to what I can say, so I'm going to try to make this without hurting myself. Fun.
Let us say, because we don't really have a lot of information what we're going into.
Right. Let me try this. I believe the item I need you to find for me is here, and if it's not here, then it is with the person, which means it's impossible to get, because we are all dead then. So any other place it would be is here, because that person tends to frequent this area, apart from where they usually stay, which is, I don't know where that is, but I've seen them here quite often, and this is where we have interacted.
Do you have a description of the item?
I will try to describe it, and he's very careful with his words, you see, because you've seen him flinch, so he's seeing how far he can go before the thing breaks. He looks at it and says, I believe it is size of an apple, but not an apple. It is used to carry It's used to carry things, but it's not a bag. It will feel weird when you grab it. It will feel like there's something moving inside.
Are we allowed to do yes or no questions with you? Is that safe?
I don't know yet. I've never really talked to anyone. So this is new.
Do they dress well?
Do they dress well?
Okay.
Yeah. Do they dress well?
The item?
No, the person.
Oh, I'd say pretty normal. And Bellora's like, ooh, are we playing charades? All right.
Yeah.
Let's think. So it's a small object the size of an apple.
Am I King Kong?
Not a bag. Interesting. Right.
My face is just like this the entire time. Like,
yeah, Belora is excited. Luba is just like, guys, we need to probably take this seriously. You know, kid's life is on the line. You're a kid. And Belora goes, right, sorry. I just always go to
another
humor.
one of my children.
Listen,
I always go to humor when I'm worried.
My child. Party games.
No, I always go to humor when I'm worried.
My own blood. But the games, though.
I mean, whatever, never mind. So, the Doppler kind of looks at you guys and goes, oh, Jesus. Right,
okay.
It's small, and when you... It's not solid.
Is it like something that if we saw it, we would know it was magical?
I mean, I can easily tell.
Or important, I mean?
Not really, but he points at Bax. If you have a magical means of figuring out, I'm sure it will be. It's very fucking magical. So you will figure it out.
I just, for a second, just, like, turn on the blinkers, and then, like...
I just imagine your headlights just turn on.
Yeah, you turn the headlights on, and Belloar just... It's just like a light. So he has, like, a necklace, his walking stick, his coat, like even his antlers. They're all magic in some way, and you're just like... But you're used to it. You've turned it on once in a while with Belloar, and he's always been like...
Yeah, we got that covered. Anyway.
Bougie man. And then the doppelganger goes... Right, you guys are sorted then. I'm too scared to say what it is because if only mentioning the gender of the person that is my boss hurts me, then mentioning a crucial item that keeps me in their service will definitely hurt me. So I'm not going to do that. Right, I will be nearby, but far enough so I can get the fuck out. But if I can hear any commotion, you're on your own. But I'll meet you when you leave, so I'll have a vantage point towards the door.
I have an idea, right?
Can you draw?
No. I have an idea. I give him the tooting horn, and I say, if any enemy comes through the door or anything like that, toot the horn. And think of us.
All right.
Just to be notified.
Oh, the tooting horn.
We hear a horn.
So,
like to all you guys, we hear a loud.
Oh, so that was you.
Yes, I was signaling to you guys that I was coming. And
why does it make a fart noise?
I don't fucking know, Belloar. What the fuck?
Oi, listen. You found the fart horn. I like it. It was a fun party game back in the sea. You would sneak up on someone, especially when there's a council meeting and everybody's so serious and stuffy in that meeting room, and then you would toot the horn and half of them would hear a fart, half of them wouldn't, and then chaos would erupt, and you'd just be sitting outside and watching them. It was fun. But good that you found it. You can keep it. I mean, it's just been gathering dust, but I didn't know it could be used to, alert people. I thought it was just a fun party joke.
Oh, it can be. It's anywhere. Literally anywhere you can.
Oh, yes, I know. You
think of 6 people and fucking...
I I remember there was this one hunter who kept going off into the Northern Isles.
Anyway.
All of the...
Listen, we're moving on.
How many times? How many times can you blow the horn?
I believe it was... I said it... actually made a custom item on your character sheet, so I believe...
Yeah, I'm asking in character.
Yeah, I believe it was 3 times? I don't know.
Yeah, 3 times, and well, I used it like once or twice, didn't I? On you guys? Once.
Oh, right.
So yes, 3 times.
You used it once.
Can I try it out?
No.
No.
Shame.
It has a limit.
Actually, go for it.
All right.
Wait, it was already used once, though, wasn't it?
It was.
It was.
But
Well, how
I'm
won't...
curious as to who he's gonna fuck with.
Was it, Bellower's like, oh, it usually has, I think, 3 uses, so it recharges if you leave it alone for a while, but, you know.
Well, that means it'll only have 1 charge left. So I guess don't accidentally blow into it.
God.
You just want chaos to happen.
Did you give
That's
it to
all you
Ferberand or
want
no?
here.
A little.
Did you give it to Ferberand or no?
What do you mean a little? It's either yes or no here.
Just a smidge.
Oh, it has 4 charges. I'm sorry, it has 4 charges.
All
Alright,
right.
4 charges. Anyway, I
Fine.
I give it only 1 blow.
Only one.
Oh,
Like,
you're gonna give your
try it
Sky Daddy 1 blow.
I'm gonna give him 1 blow.
Ferberand?
Yeah. I grab the horn.
To whom?
Who do you toot it to? Because you can pick up to 6 creatures.
Mate, I'm gonna laugh. You say like fucking
Listen,
bumblebee or some
listen.
shit. I'm gonna be like, your boss is gonna be like, who the fuck?
You gotta do the one sound for this.
I did.
No, the other one, because it's a fart horn.
Oh, you mean that one?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. That was very loud.
it's so loud.
Thank you.
Right, quick housekeeping
Have you
thing I
put
just
that
wanted to
down?
do. Just to clarify something. So last time, after defeating the hag, the 2 of you, Ferberand and Sildana, have leveled up. I believe Sildana, you took 1 level in Rogue, right?
Yeah, I went 1 level in Rogue. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind you to have rolled for your HP rather than
Yeah, I
set
did.
it up,
I
but-
I
okay,
put
good,
a I got a rolled a 5 on 1d8.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just reminding that, yeah, cool. It's been done. I'm just double checking items and everything else. I think I set up your custom items that you found, Sildana. I think I set them up for you and gave them to you as well. So you must have them.
Oh,
You don't have
thank
them. You don't have them equipped. They would be on D&D Beyond. I don't think they'd be on Foundry. I'll need to
yeah, I'll look for them up.
You'll need to reload your character input to make sure they're there. But basically, you don't have them equipped. But if you want to equip them, you can.
Yeah.
So there you go. Look at these at your leisure. As you guys, as you give this horn back to the doppelganger, he looks at it and says, "Right, weird, but I'll do it. Cool. Good luck. Try not to die. You are on a timer. Don't forget that, because while we're here early morning, there's nobody here. People are gonna start waking up from the night stupor, and they're gonna start wandering back in here. So, you know, try to do this quickly." And then he
Stubborn.
slinks off into the darkness,
I-
and you lose sight of
I
him.
kind of like pull him to the side away from the group. Like I need a moment with him, if you will.
With the doppelganger.
Yeah, and I'm pulling him to the side as I'm talking to him. And
Are you talking to your shadow, buddy? I've been really wondering about that.
I just give you the finger, like, wait. And I talk to the doppelganger, and I go, "So, does it contain your soul?"
Oh, what are you asking? What are you asking?
He sort of blinks repeatedly, but is kind of scared to nod or shake his
Yeah.
head, but he kind of goes,
Yeah, your reaction tells me what I need to know. All right, that narrows it down.
"Anything else I can do for you?"
Don't use the horn for a joke. Well, not
No,
now. at
yeah,
least.
honestly, this matter, not really joking right now for me, so, I'm heavily invested in this going well. So yeah, I won't. But if I see someone heading towards the entrance, I will definitely toot the horn.
All right, then let us be off then.
Yeah, good luck, bye. And he just like scampers off into an alley.
Febrand. I
Yes.
actually got something that you might be quite happy with. And I pull out the Griffin's claw, like the Scorched Griffin claw that you gave me.
Ooh,
Like
one
2d6 on a fiend with 3
Ooh,
charges
yeah.
last until
Your
a short
dad,
rest.
Yeah, your dad identified that. Yeah.
So I tell him this will do significant damage against fiends. If we meet one, apply it to your weapon. It'll last until, well, quite a while, and you might have to need it. And I essentially just give it to you, apply it to your weapon in case we meet a fiend, because you will do a major damage.
Yeah, the way it sort of works, you figured out, is basically you get your weapon, your sword and whatever, and it's a claw. So you basically like stab it with the claw, and what it does is like with the weapon, it will like plaster itself onto it, and then will like slightly misshape, and it'll get stuck to the weapon. And
I mean the signals, obviously.
And did I tell you how long it's gonna do that for?
I'm gonna make you fucking Jesus by fucking my God.
Okay. Did I tell you how long it will do that for?
3 charges, lasts until short rest, 2d6 towards fiends and a selected weapon.
Lasts until short rest.
Well,
okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's correct. And there's 3 charges on it, and it's non-rechargeable. It's just 3 uses, I believe.
Yes. Scorch and Pulse.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you
Anyway,
get
I give that to you.
Yep.
Okay. I conveniently shove it up my ass for storage, as I'm curious if we're like gutting it now, half beaten from a hag, and her ghostly gang. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can throw punches, but I'm all out of juice.
Yeah. Short rest is when you'd be lying down, right? It's not like walking.
Yeah, it's just short rest is just meandering about for an hour.
Well, you weren't really like, you were wandering through the woods. It's been a few hours, let's say, and you haven't encountered any wildlife. Most of the wildlife has been either eaten or they fucking stay away from this area where you were. So you were just strolling back. Unless you were running, you know, you would be walking calmly. I'm considering, because it's been quite a few hours. It's been like 45 hours for you to get out of
you think,
where you were.
You think Bax has the stamina to run back?
Okay. I'd say it... You guys were...
Why did that become a compelling argument?
I would say I'll let you have a short rest, but I won't let you heal.
That's fine.
Like,
Ooh.
That's all I need.
Because what you were doing, you had this whole time, like 4 hours, I'd say. For a lot of the short rest stuff that you do is like mental preparation. You've had time to like prepare yourself mentally for what's going to happen, but you wouldn't have time to sit down and cover your wounds or anything. So no healing, but you can get the benefits of a short rest.
This is all I needed to get my key.
Yeah.
When you say that, as that isn't like the perfect thing for me as a warlock.
But you know, I feel like it just would make sense because you spent such a long time just leisurely walking through the woods. It's not.
Hey, mommy.
Yeah.
Can you? I don't have permission to do this. Can you help me add a feat and class feature to my character sheet because I do not have permission? It comes up as a blank sheet for me.
Is that in D&D Beyond or in Foundry?
Foundry.
Oh,
I've done everything in D&D Beyond.
Okay, so I can just redo your character. I'll update your character from D&D Beyond.
I'll tell you what I'm missing.
No, it's okay. I can just when you link the character, I can just relink it and it will have all you need. I think.
I might lose all my items though.
No, I added homebrew, so you shouldn't.
I don't know if you're connecting the character sheet.
Because you know when you open the URL D&D Beyond Importer and then you just add the link for D&D Beyond and it will just sync it.
Tell you what, if everything I have in my inventory disappears, it conveniently fell in a bush.
No, I mean, you'll still have it on D&D Beyond so you can put it back in there.
I like my bush theory.
Sure, let's go. It falls conveniently in a bush. Sorry, guys.
No, it's
Technical
always on the left
difficulties. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
but
No, wait.
shareable link.
I'm fucking stupid. A powder is not a potion. It's a. It would just be an item.
a powder?
It's Perhoda was asking like if a magical powder would be like a potion.
I mean, if you consider drinking salt a potion.
Okay, can you check your character now?
I mean, right?
Oh, it hasn't updated. Has it updated? Oh, okay. I think you might need to remove your
has
token
now.
and put it back.
Yeah, I
Oh.
pinned it back. Don't worry.
Are all your items still with you, or are they gone?
Let's find out.
Oh
are
boy,
gone.
They are what?
They are gone.
Ah, man. Well,
you still got them all on D&D Beyond, bro.
yeah, just put them back in.
No,
Even though-
like I've been adding the shit to Foundry, so all the Foundry items are gone.
Why didn't you tell me before I did it? I thought you had everything
I
synced.
did. I told you my items would disappear.
Do you
That's why I
remember what you had?
I have a dwarven plate, Michael Jackson's left glove, a vase. I have a
Okay.
crystal yellow amulet. that does
Okay,
nothing.
okay. I have a list of that somewhere. But it wasn't like any of the magic items or any of that stuff. It was just like the small
Yo, bro,
crappy
when you
ones.
get Michael Jackson's left
Fucking-
glove.
Damn, bro, I didn't know Michael Jackson came to D&D.
Well, now you
Damn.
know. Now you know. Change it all in D&D Beyond because I will be syncing them from D&D Beyond to make it easier. Because it's faster that way to just put the link.
Truly one of the legendary heroes.
So next time,
hate these nuts.
make sure to write down your stuff in D&D Beyond, guys, and then I will sync it to the Foundry. Because permissions is the one thing I do not fucking understand. Is your character leveled up in here, Saldana? I think it is. Let me double check.
You should have leveled up my character for me,
And thus, Sildana loses all of her items.
because
How
I
come?
wasn't able to do it myself.
Question: how come your health is less in D&D
Well, because I
Beyond
was damaged.
no,
after
after
fighting.
your max health after you leveled up than it is on Foundry. I'm confused as to what happened there.
What? Because on D&D Beyond
Yeah,
to
you have
Foundry,
you have 24 top max health, and in
I
Foundry you
haven't-
have 28.
I didn't change it on D&D Beyond. I changed it on Foundry. What?
Hello,
It's-
welcome to Terrible Communications.
This is what you
we
said
would
to
like
do,
to take
right?
a phone call, but we decided to
yes.
disconnect it.
Okay, so
Wait, what?
as I'm expositioning
Okay.
in this session
I fucked
right
up
now,
somewhere.
because it's best if we do it now while I have some semblance of control over your actions rather than
Okay.
outside. So as I'm expositioning and explaining the scenery
this
or
be good?
doing whatever, please, your character sheet on D&D Beyond needs to be the one that you update, the one that you change things on. The one that's on Foundry is the one you use for combat or for rolling. You don't add stuff to it on Foundry because once I, link the D&D Beyond profile again, it will disappear. Okay?
Okay.
Definitely
Yes,
gonna
yes.
Okay,
do
so
a few things then.
if you have an item I gave you, put it on D&D Beyond because that's where I will add you homebrew items. That's where I will input
It's already
homebrew
on
items.
there.
Okay?
That's already on there.
But this is what I will do because it's easier for me to edit your character sheet on D&D Beyond. Once I
Yes.
do that, whenever we have to fight and we have to update Foundry, I'll just use a single link and your character on Foundry will be updated with whatever you have on D&D Beyond, okay? This
Yes.
is how things worked and so far and how they will work. So please do that from now. Otherwise, your items will disappear and I will not put them back.
She's slowly losing her mind doing this.
I am
Yes, Bobby.
Listen, trying to keep
I love
track
you, mommy.
trying to keep track of 6 websites, a full story, and you 3 chaotic neutral motherfuckers,
it's
it's
great.
hard, okay? So please do not make my life even harder. But
I can't promise nothing here.
okay,
I love-
so
don't put
me in the before-
box again.
before
No,
I
don't
link,
put me back in the jar.
okay, before I link anything else, or before I update your character sheets on D&D on Foundry, please right now go to your character sheet on D&D Beyond, and we're
Yes.
gonna take a short break early so you guys can do this.
Yes.
Please, for the love of God,
Does this
before we
count
get
as
into
a
this.
bully Mads count? Because it's
No,
bully all
this
of
is
us at
this,
once,
this is
but...
bully. This is bully your DM moment because.
Oh,
Okay.
She deserves it too.
Okay, so before we
Is that
carry
a-
on, do
is that
not
reverse
tempt me,
inspiration?
Mads. I have taken. You have run out of reverse inspirations, but can always
right.
grant more. So do not tempt me.
Can you,
On
can
to
you
the
grant,
break!
Okay,
grant,
on to
like,
the
a
break.
super reverse
On
inspiration?
to the break. See you guys in like 5 minutes, however long it takes these idiots to do this. See you later.
You can watch this ad.
And we're back. Sorry for the extended break. The DM had a nervous breakdown. Now we're fine.
We forced mommy to drink.
We're good. We're good now.
Can you show
We're
that
fine.
glass of gin? Can you show that glass of gin? We need to see.
Where
it.
is that glass of gin?
There we go.
I don't think it's enough. Oh, yeah.
Natalie's inner voice is just, I can't believe I have to raise these monsters.
Honestly, I take it all as practice. If I ever, God forbid, become a mother, I have experience. Anyway, cool. So, quickly recap before a forced break. Sorry about that. What happened was you guys have left the woods safely, had a bit of banter, found the doppelganger. He took you to a building, a 3-story building in the middle, like nondescript in the middle of a city. At the moment it's 6 a.m, so the sun is just peeking through the sky. It's just turning light blue. It's still pretty dark. There's nobody on the streets. It's dead. And this is the perfect moment to sneak in and get whatever you need. Give it back to the doppel so he can take you to trial, because that's what the deal is. What the deal has been made to be. Before you guys, before Doppel ran away, you gave him the tooting horn, so in case he sees anyone heading towards the building, he will alert all of you. And you are now prepared for the fart sound, so you will know what it is. And we come back to Fervorand turning away from having a conversation with the Doppel. I assume none of you were listening into that conversation unless...
I mean, I specifically
Depends
moved
how
away
far
so they
Yeah.
couldn't.
I mean, most of them respected your privacy and let you do that.
Fucking bags just like...
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes, I hear everything here.
Wonderful.
I
Then...
like all the secrets.
Great. Then you see Fervorand head back towards you guys, and you guys reconvene in front of the door.
Okay. I politely knock.
You
You knock? Okay.
I was like, please say you're joking right now.
Are you joking? I will.
Yes, yeah, he's joking.
Okay. By the
Even
way,
if you wanted to, he's joking, please.
for those who are curious, this is what an actual gin glass looks like in the UK, so don't come at me. It's not a jar, it's a glass. Anyway, carry on.
The UK's got different standards, as you can tell.
Anyway,
Which is why I live here.
I put my ear to the door and like try and listen in for any like sounds of motion, like if there's anybody active around the inside.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
Okay, I will perceive.
These nuts.
Thank you, Danny. I'm glad my horrible these nuts jokes are infecting you.
Yes, truly. You just can't find a way to not stop doing them.
It's funny because now you're addicted to them.
Is that what your goal was?
What did you get?
More or less.
13.
13.
As you're listening in, the doors are pretty made of thick wood. You're listening in and you're just like, I'm not sure. There's this, you don't hear any movement from behind the door, but you're not sure whether it's the door or there's just nothing moving from behind there. So.
Well, all right.
Use
I
my
open the
magic
door.
eyes. Can I use my magic eyes still?
Okay, you turn on your magic eyes and you look through the door. What is the radius of your magic eyes?
I think it's like 60 feet.
I like just how coy you just say it. Oh, catty, I mean.
No. 30 feet, and I can see through. I can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch, and 3 feet of wood. It's not
Okay.
3 feet.
As you're looking in, you don't notice anything magic really. There's a lot of walls where you're looking at. The door seems, there seems to be nothing behind the door from what you can tell.
While we're inside, I'll just constantly have them on, and sense danger
Cool.
if he comes. You lead the way, friend. Or Luma.
Friend.
I look back with the door already open. Huh?
Oh, actually, you're trying to open the door.
Yeah, I'm doing it quietly.
As you're trying to open the door, you put the handle and you push, and it seems to be locked. Because
Well.
no normal person would not lock the door after they leave the house.
Guys,
This
the door is
community-
locked.
Is there a
Belwa, do you
window?
know
In a-
some tricks?
In a D&D game, this is the worst situation possible.
there a
Belwa,
window?
do you know some tricks to pick locks? I don't know. You live quite
How
a
about
lot.
we just smash down the door?
No, not a good idea to make noise, but, alright. Fine. We're right near the door, then he stands next to the door, and then he takes his little staff, and then he's, like, lightly taps it on the pavement in front of the door, and then you don't see anything happen. And then suddenly, the door opens inwards, and what happens is, you notice, a sort of an ephemeral, ghostly figure of a butler, opening the door, and then nodding, and then dispersing into shadow, and Belor sort of going like, unseen servant, a very useful spell, shall we? And
Yes.
What do you call that one? Anyway.
I call him Willoughby. I quite like him. He's quiet.
Good
Right,
lad.
we probably should be quiet right now, right? Yeah. And I will move you to the map. I need a second. Just double check how long this lasts. Springs into existence. Mentally. Oh, on each of your turn, you can mentally command the servant to move. Okay.
Boogie.
Touching-
What? I said boogie.
Starts
Amazing.
breakdancing.
Amazing. It doesn't say how long it lasts, which is quite annoying.
Is it like an hour?
Probably. Until the spell ends. Just doesn't say. Oh yeah, 1 hour, yeah. Okay, so I'll just have the unseen servant with you, because he's with you. Okay, I will move your characters on here, and I will make it active. I just need to place you. So feel free to banter meanwhile.
Well,
So,
I'm gonna be quiet.
You guys heard about this new game called Skyrim? It's gonna be like the new.
Ah, I heard it just works, you know?
Yeah, it just works. Like, I came in on a horse and it kind of just flew into the sky. I don't know what the gods were doing. They were kind of just rolling around in the cart. But I just jumped off and went for an adventure. It's kind of nice, you know.
Okay.
That voice is so scratchy.
Okay, I'm going to add
Can
the
imagine, can
I'm going to
imagine.
add the unseen servant to the thing, because he's there with you guys. You can't see him though, because he's invisible. Only Belor knows where he is.
For 1 hour.
Yes.
well,
So I am going to make this map active, and hopefully things work, because I've done this and I was sleep deprived. Can you now see a different map? You're supposed to be all in a corridor, sort of crowded
Yes.
together. So as you guys enter,
Yes.
Loading.
Was here.
You
Sorry?
just loaded for me.
Okay.
I'm in.
As you enter as you enter this house, you see you're in a very narrow corridor. It's enough for one person to stand, not enough for two in a row. And you're sort of crowding into this narrow corridor.
Just so
and
you know,
there's-
they can't see on the stream.
Oh, right. Sorry. I need to switch to that.
Scene transition.
Thank you for telling me. I will
Yeah.
scene transition in a second. We have a thing for this. It
It's
will be
okay.
done. It's a lot of
So,
buttons.
talking about Skyrim.
We ever seen how many mutts there are?
Okay.
Man, I keep walking into this bandit camp, and there's this thing called a scoover, and it keeps attacking me, and I'm like, what are you doing, dog? You can't be doing that. You gotta go take a
Guys.
bath.
Guys, this dragon and it fucked my truck.
Dragon
What?
fucked your truck? Damn.
Yeah,
Damn,
it was
dude.
terrible.
Damn. That's the real dragonborn right there.
I kinda modded all of my dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine.
You know, there's actually just a bunch of art of like people just like making of dragons just fucking cars.
I do now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why? Why?
I don't know. People got certain interests.
God, look at this sheer disgust.
Natalie's face.
She's now fully embracing
Okay.
the world. That's what it is.
Where this is the map.
Moving on.
y'all hopefully can see. There's a map. Cool. So, there's a bunch of windows to your left and right. You just came out of a door, and the torches are lit. But there seems to be nobody you can hear. I'm going to unpause, but you guys, I'd say you do your move slowly because I assume you're all stealthing.
Yes. Okay. Where
Okay.
do you all want to go first? Let's organize how we're moving. Oh, I think Fervent, weren't you in front of me?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes. Okay, so I'll get behind you. And yeah, and are you okay with where you are, Bax?
Yeah. I mean, Luba should probably be one of the first ones, but yeah.
Okay.
Luba kind of standing there and like she's hovering because her plate armor is she's trying not to touch anything, but it is already clanking as she's moving, so she's just like, best I stay quiet, baby.
Alright, I'll activate my magic effect, by the way, because
Okay, you activate your magic effect and you sense no magic so far.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know I'm continually doing this.
Yeah, you can just have it on the map so I know the radius. So it's perfect.
So
Can you not scan directly into my fucking eyes? Jesus Christ, man! Oh my God! Fucking
You're like 2 people ahead. Shut the fuck up. We need to be quiet.
Belor is
So-
like,
high beams.
So Fervent Dickens, you are the leader of this line right now.
I mean, the game's paused.
Yeah, but where do you want to go?
Well, I mean, I did
I've
poke
unpaused
here.
it now.
You want to poke at the first door you see.
Go.
Well, with the first door you would see would be the one on the left here, actually. We're like right next to
I haven't
Loar.
paused. Feel free to move your characters.
But you want to go here, I guess.
I guess I'm moving up.
Okay. As you come in, Belor and the boy follow you. I don't know if the rest of you are gonna move, but
Yeah, I'm just waiting for people to move.
I'm moving at half speed to be sneaky.
okay. Actually, I need you. Okay, hold on. Give me a second before we continue. I need to restart. We're lagging a little bit, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
reload.
just a little bit.
I'm gonna reload the guest star, so you will maybe disappear for a second, but it will come back. There we go. Y'all are back now. Sometimes
Yay.
every time I open Foundry, sometimes guest star is just like, ugh. So.
I don't
Ooh.
like this.
Jesus.
It actually just shits itself.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a feeling sometimes my OBS just cannot handle running both Foundry. Although, like, I run Foundry fine. I've been running it all this time. It's just that stream sometimes gets wonky. 1 second. I'm gonna edit something. Some settings.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. This should improve a little bit because it isn't the encoder. It is the web pages. Actually,
Yeah, it's
I don't know
actually
if you
the
mimic me, like subconsciously or not.
because it's fine on like on the guest star like backstage, but on the I think
Yeah.
the links, the web browser on OBS, it's not.
yeah. Okay. Let me reload
There
Foundry as
should
well.
be like a way to like refresh it.
Yes, I will. Give me a minute. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties always happens when we turn a combat map, but you can look at the pretty map while we're still doing that. Okay. Let me redo these, and hopefully they will work. Okay.
Oh.
So.
Oh my God, so pretty.
Okay, I'll just refresh cache.
Oh
He
boy.
disappeared.
Stream.
Okay, you're back. Gabe, your turn to be refreshed.
Oh. Oh.
And Danny, your turn to be refreshed.
Okay. I got a little scared there because I saw the stream. It kind of went down in like quality.
Yeah, I think it's fine now. Should be okay.
Yeah, it's fine now. It's fine now.
We're just gonna be unfortunately a tiny bit laggy, so don't do
Just a
any
little
huge
bit.
moves.
It's
But
okay.
You can hear our voices in roleplay. Anyway, I'll unpause, so we're all good.
Please donate money to mommy so she can buy a better computer.
I just honestly, I just need a better graphics card because my graphics card is struggling. I think it's because of that, because it's like it's too many things happening at the same time. It just can't deal with it.
I feel
actually,
that.
you know what? I have a feeling it might be the fucking effect, so I'm gonna turn it off and see if that improves things.
I wonder if
definitely would.
It has.
Oh my!
It was your fault again, Mads. God damn it!
Reverse inspiration,
me,
you
Barry.
horrible child.
Reverse inspiration again.
No, come on!
Yes.
That is not fair. Come
Because
on.
God damn it! God
It
damn
might
it!
not be fair,
I
but
swear,
it's funny.
it is super smooth, isn't it? It's because of the damn effect.
Curse you, detect magic!
Hey, that's not on me. That's on your PC.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, you do definitely get a reverse inspiration. Listen, Mama has a demanding full-time job, and Mama spends time and money on all of this to try to set it up to be pretty and instrumental and environmental for you, and you give me shit for it? Do not even.
You're most welcome.
Anyway, we are back, and I think we're all smooth now, so all should be good. Great.
Turns on effect again.
You will have free movement. So as you walk into this room, I'll quickly pause and move. Well, I'll move Belloir and Belloir after you because he's walking behind you. But basically, what you see is a sort of very cozy living room with some books and some chairs and sofas and.
You know what? Just because you said that, no, you're gonna stay here. I go in.
Okay, it appears everybody sort of moves after. Yeah.
I'm the leader.
As Luba sort of floats into the room, she quietly closes the door behind her to like, if anybody else is in the house, the door was closed when they came in, so like, to keep it quiet. I would say, the thing is, I'd say, Mads, you still have your detect magic. Just remind me of the radius again. Is it like 30 feet?
30 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any of these books magical?
Which ones? These? No, none of these. These all look to be just regular books and some scrolls.
You figure upstairs or downstairs?
I pick up book, skim, and pocket.
You pick up this book, and as you skim it, it is the Book of Songs. The Book of Songs of the Lady of the Light. A kind of standard
Immediately
issue.
pocket it.
Yeah, standard issue. Yeah, I'll put it. Just put it on your D&D
Where's the
Beyond
standard
character.
issue erotic novel Gabe just comes across?
No. This is a standard issue religious psalm book for aspiring priests. So it's slightly extended than the local populace gets. It's slightly more. So this, you will probably know that this being in the priest housing district, this is probably a house of priests. But so far, nothing looks sinister. This looks just like a regular
If there's
home.
anything I know about that, then we need to go to the basement.
Okay, did you add your book then to your D&D Beyond?
I'm keeping it here. I'm adding it later because we're not
Great.
refreshing the character sheet yet.
Okay, so as you come up to the stairs, you notice that I found it a bit difficult to figure out which one's going down, which one's going up. But the one you're currently standing in front of, Bax, I believe, is the one going up. So to the right is the one going down.
Okay, well, I go to the right one.
Okay, so you guys head over to the basement then.
Is Bax just going to go upstairs by himself? Is that what you're saying? No?
So you see Bax
going
head
downstairs.
towards the stairs and
Okay.
Belloir sort of
Then,
follows you.
yeah, as a group, we all go downstairs then.
Okay. Actually, I believe I'm going to have to delete your tokens and put them back in again if I don't want you to see the maps. So that's what I'm going to do. So give me a second. You'll be momentarily blind. Sorry.
If you drag us, we don't get any new vision.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you do.
Not at least as I've tested it, but I mean,
Okay, let me try this. I will drag Bax down here, and you tell me. No, you do see like a little sneak peek of the map. Like here, you see the grid at the bottom.
Is it just because you stopped there?
No, it's because it went through that. Okay, never mind. I'll delete them and put them back in again. I'm sorry, just constant technical difficulties, man.
Okay.
Can you control C, control V them in?
I should have done But next time. Anyway, Bax, you come out first. Who goes after Bax? This actually makes me control this better. So.
Mads, are you just trying to go for the record?
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Who goes after Bax? Who wanted to go after Bax down into the basement? If no one, then it would be Bill.
I was going after Bax, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Sildana, it's you, and then I would say it would be Belloir, and then yeah.
I would probably be last because I was book hunting.
Yes. Great. Then it would be Luba, and then it will be you. So at the moment, you're kind of crowding the stairs. So decide where you want to go. I've unpaused it, so you feel free to move around.
Do I see anything with the magic down here? Yep.
With the magic down here, how far is it? 30 feet? Let me see. Can you draw me a line, please, of 30 feet? Like.
Draw me a line in your ass.
Just like that.
Jesus. Okay. I'd say you sense something. You're not sure whether it's magic or not, like a faint trace around here. More of like an effect. You don't know. You're not sure. You can't see the school of magic or anything. It's like it's just something maybe. Is a good question.
Hey,
but no, like it's not a big ping.
Magical ping somewhere in that direction that I point towards this direction.
Hey, Luba? Do you know the light cantrip?
Oh, let me try. No, unfortunately.
You
I'm
want
not-
me to turn on some lights?
I'm not very much into...
I have dark vision.
There are lights in the basement.
blind as a bat.
I mean, you're blind now because Bax
there's still
is
light
stuck.
down here.
Because Bax is... You know what? I will move your character token in here. And I will just have you stand behind. There you go.
I see now.
Okay.
I have
1
vision.
second. 1 second. Too many movements. Okay, you're all good. So, okay. Feel free to move around.
Alright, so I tell them I saw and I point through the wall, like in that direction I saw a magical ping effect, something. Might be a trap, I'm not sure. Did you just... Did you just...
Okay, as you open the door,
Whoa!
you notice... you
That's a big boy.
You
That's
notice
a big boy.
there are 2 people sitting in this like small basement office. I mean, some of you can't see because you're in the back. Like Luba and Belloir are like trying to peek over you because they can't see because all these corridors are quite narrow.
I'm seeing a thick mama and a big
Yeah, so
boy.
you see 2 people
Big
who are
kingpin looking motherfucker.
just the nicest way I could say are heavy in their weight. And they're reading books or they're just chilling on chairs.
The way I like to say it is a plush ride.
A plush ride indeed. The woman has like I'd say the man is oversized. The woman is slightly leaner, and she sort of has her eyes closed and she's leaning on her chair while the man is chomping on a block of cheese as he's reading a book, and there's like greasy fingerprints on the book as he's chomping on the cheese.
Just a whole block of cheese?
A whole block of just big block of smelly cheddar.
What do you...
What they haven't noticed you yet because actually I forgot to do this. Right now, can all of you give me a group stealth check?
You know, yeah, I can do it pretty well.
We all both know that it's gonna be me who's gonna be the downfall of this party right now.
You don't know yet. We'll figure this out.
Actually, no. 18. All right.
Okay, well, I don't
second.
fail.
Need to roll this for her as well. Okay, I'd say everybody does pretty well, and only Belloir's like, what? What is it? Starts whispering, and then like, Lupa is
What's
like.
even the point when it comes to group stealth rolls? There's always going to be one person.
But as you say, he starts whispering, but Lupa manages to like close his mouth as she's floating behind him and go like, shh. When he's going.
Should I just close the door again?
And yeah, these individuals, let me see if perception, they have noticed you. She does it with disadvantage because she's been sleeping.
How far in this block of cheese is this guy down?
Oh, he's like, and the way he's
Yeah,
eating.
he's
Oh yeah,
swimming, nah.
these
Yeah,
two,
you
these
see
two,
the grapefruit technique.
these two,
Oh yeah.
these two
Jeez.
have not noticed you two. They the woman is still sleeping, and the man is just like so engrossed into eating the fucking cheese that he does not hear the doors have been oiled. This is pretty well maintained house, so the
What-
door hasn't
Sorry,
creaked when
how-
he opened.
How was he engrossed in the cheese again?
Yes, like that.
Fucking did it.
He seems to be really,
how-
really enjoying his meal.
How big is this cheese he's eating?
Big
About-
enough.
Big enough.
This big, a block.
Bro, what sort of person takes a
Oh.
fucking whole block of cheese and just goes on the grapefruit technique on him? Jesus.
Apparently this guy. So what do? They have
Well,
not noticed you. Also, there's a
I do
bookshelf in a
the
way, so...
technique of wait, Gabe, are you on me as well?
I am on top of you, and inside of you.
Oh, we're sharing this 5-foot space.
I would move, but the game is paused. Oh,
I will reassemble you.
I opened the door.
There you go, you're back. This is fine. Tell me what you do before I unpause this.
I take one step down, so I'm behind the bookshelf.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Do so. Do you leave the door open then?
Oh no.
I lean it. I don't close it, but I just lean it closed.
I mean, now that you're here behind the bookshelf, you notice that this door in particular, is actually a blind spot for anybody who's sitting in between the bookshelves. So you're pretty sure that if people just don't do really bad, they would not be noticed.
I mean, technically, yeah, you can just lean it towards the book, so.
So I mean, at the moment there's no combat, so you people are free to move. It's unpaused as well, so feel free to do stuff.
Sneak through here. And of course, I lean it so like it's very small space. And I whisper before I walk in. Of course, come slowly.
Just tippy toe.
Yeah, Belluar actually whispers to
Yo, what's up?
he whispers to Soldada, and he says my unseen servant can open doors if need be, or make a distraction because he's invisible. So I'm gonna send him ahead, and then
Is he also unhearable?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no footsteps. You can't because he floats.
Yeah, okay.
I'll send him
Cool,
forward,
do it then.
and if you need a distraction, just tell me, and I'll do it. And yeah, he
Unseen servant become the cheese.
cool. And then he will try to actually. Who goes next? Do you want to go next, Saldana, or Lupa is still floating behind Belluar?
I'm wondering where I should probably try to go to. So, which side does... Okay, wait. I think I know...
I mean,
where I
you can
wanna go.
basically position yourself here and still see most where we are.
Yeah, I could go down there. Or, you said it was mostly in this area where you guys are heading towards?
I
Is
saw
where
a
you
map
saw the
effect here.
Well, now that are your eyes still on, or did you turn them off?
They're technically still on, yes.
Okay, as you're still looking, you notice that
Walking with it.
I'm just walking with lanterns.
the magic is coming from the cheese.
Hey, yo?
The never-ending cheese block.
Oh.
But you can't really tell what magic school. It's unknown to you, but it's coming from the cheese.
It doesn't have any known school of magic.
Right, you said the priestess was eyes closed, head leaning back?
Yeah, and snoring.
Okay.
He just goes behind. Too bad, mother.
To be fair, her
Alright.
neck is pretty thick. That would be difficult.
Oh, now that she's sleeping, she has that fully relaxed.
So for me, I think I'm gonna go... I'm gonna be placing myself into a position just with my bow out.
As
And
Belluar,
I'm gonna-
sorry, yeah.
I'm going to... You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that.
As
So this is-
Belluar,
I'm just gonna have my bow ready. That's it.
as he sees you sort of prepare yourself, Belluar sort of goes, "I'll go then." And as he steps through, he looks in and goes, "All right." Lupa is
Hans?
right behind him, and then as he's about to step over, somehow he trips over nothing and just like almost like starts unbalancing himself with his little cane. Luba manages to like grab him and quickly like muscle him into this like behind the bookshelf. But there is like he does bump into the bookshelf, and this guy goes like, as he was eating his cheese, he kind of goes.
I use minor illusion and make it sound like the woman for it.
Hey, I mean, it's a stroke of genius.
Okay, and what's your
argue the facts.
What?
Can you do that on reaction like that?
I mean, there's no
It's an
turns.
action.
So
It's
yeah.
an action.
Okay, give me. What do I roll to perceive whether it's a lie or not? Is it a perception versus what?
Perception versus insight usually.
No, but with minor
I
illusion,
mean-
there's usually.
Oh,
a
that's
DC.
investigation.
I mean, does he have
Okay.
advantage over that because she's sleeping?
No, people fart in their sleep all the time. So,
I mean, if they just roll investigation, it would be my spell save DC,
Yes.
which is 13.
let's see. Ooh, meets it, beats it.
Damn.
As he sort of
My wife would never fart like that.
listens
Hers are sweeter.
and you hear like a fart, and he turns
I
towards
smell nothing.
he turns towards the woman and literally has this like animalistic.
You fucking creep. I know it wasn't her. It doesn't smell as bad.
And he takes a full minute to get up, and as he stands up, you see he's
Oh.
bigger than he seemed when he was sitting down.
Okay.
He is huge. And
Is he
then
taking an actual minute?
well, he's
You know
taking.
what?
I'd say he's taking
You know
a
what?
good 30 seconds.
I
to
do
get up.
something really. I am. Can I move? Am I allowed to?
You can do whatever
Well,
you want.
is
It's
he
I will
walking
pause
up
it
the
if
stairs?
it's combat
I
time.
am going to move. Like I'm going to move like a few feet, and I'm going to make like a tap sound with my bow, just against the wall, and I'm going to be moving just close to like. Close to this door up here, actually.
Sorry, where are you tapping? Can you ping?
I will ping.
Okay.
Yeah. I ping right here.
As you tap over there, the guy goes like.
What was that noise?
I can't believe I fucking used my legs.
And he gets up and is like, you can see crumbs of cheese and like whatever left over other than the cheese are falling down from his chest. And he's like, he's not shaking them off, but they're just like, you guys behind the bookshelf can hear that, like as he's walking over them, and he's kind of going.
Out of pure curiosity, the block of cheese he's holding,
Well,
does
Yeah.
it have the same face as the Necronomicon?
No, it's just a block of cheese from what you can tell. As he steps
Okay.
over, he seems to not even look behind the thing. And I mean, he's walking really slowly, Sildana. You have perfect time to like back away and then open the door behind you and go back as he gets to here. Now I'm gonna quickly pause because you guys are split quite far. Sildana, as you walk back, you turn around and you're in a strange actually, I completely forgot to draw walls.
I'm in a
here.
bathroom.
Yeah, I was supposed to draw walls for every stall, but I forgot. So
Everybody's holding hands.
they're supposed to be separators. I mean, I could do them now, but it doesn't matter. But basically,
Nah, it's fine.
Holy shit, we prayed together.
Oh my honey
Basically-
mother, this is gonna be a tough one.
there
Honestly,
you go.
to be fair, in like Roman times, that's actually how they were made. There
Yep,
was no walls.
yep. There was no walls. There was no
Hopefully
walls.
theirs isn't a pit as well. That would be awkward.
Oh yeah.
You just fucking lean on the guy like, "Ugh!" Like we're trying to press it out.
I think in Roman times, it was also like you had to like do the communal like stick as well that you used to wipe your ass.
Oh yeah, there was this weird like little gem thing. Not gem, but like it was actual like sponge.
It was like a sponge. Yeah, it was a sponge on a stick.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm
an
just
actual
imagining.
stick sponge.
You wanna
Disgusting.
you wanna be poop brothers, Danny?
You know,
Wanna share the stick with me?
I don't know if I 100% believe in like the communal stick. It's just like, what would you use one after you just saw like a guy just like Just wipe his ass with it? Like,
I mean, ideally,
Just
they probably
because-
did something to
Just
not
because
like.
I'm having like the worst diarrhea of human existence doesn't mean you can't use it afterwards.
I mean, well, no, you know what? I don't believe in it because, like, what if there's just some asshole who just like drops it in the toilet,
He has
and
to go pick it up.
you're gonna need to get another one. How are you gonna pick it up?
Anyway,
That is a
The
very
guy
good
has to
question.
dive in and get it.
proceed.
Anyway, as you're coming in, you actually don't see the toilet. You see a bunch of like wooden cubicles, and then to the right you see like
is this
a hand
odd
wash
to me?
station.
Wait.
I'd say you've
Hell of a corn
been
cup,
to
yeah.
enough cities to see a public bathroom when you see one. You've seen some of the, like in the previous towns where you stayed, in more rich and more like dorm-like areas, you would have these. You've not seen ones made of marble, which is what this basement is made of, so this is very posh to you. But
Okay.
you've seen a toilet before. It's just some areas, like the inn you're staying in, has an outhouse because the building has not been designed for this. This seems to have had internal plumbing and designed for, a newer house in a way.
Okay. So, well, in this room, I guess,
No, I mean, you run back and you close the door and you hear the footsteps of like.
I hear this footsteps of this.
Yeah, so at the moment, I'm going to unpause this, and the guy is currently investigating. He's looking at the wall, looking where the sound came from. He's going like, and you can still hear that, the munching of the cheese as he's checking
You
something
still
out.
going to town on that cheese? Okay.
It's a big slice.
Go for it now. Go. God damn it, Farron, did not close again.
No, I quietly try to move.
I, I'm not gonna wait till Farron
that
does
woman
whatever he
is
does
sleeping.
first.
I'm just using your stealth rolls. That woman is still sleeping. Do any of you do anything else?
I didn't walk through.
What are you doing?
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Okay, so you guys have switched into the other bookshelf. Cool. The guy here kind of goes like, damn it, probably.
I will tap on the door if I hear he's not coming closer.
Yeah, you hear him sort of mumble to himself and start heading back.
What is this Skyrim NPC? What's that noise?
And you tap on the door again. Let's see if he notices that. Because it's a bit far. 9. I'd say you tap. I'd say you tap on the door, and he kind of like listens back and goes like, "Damn house creaking."
I just open the.
And
I'll just.
as you guys hear the poor chair go creak as the guy just like falls back into it and goes, right back to the cheese.
Oh, he's gonna fucking die of diabetes by the time we're done with this dungeon.
You don't die from diabetes with cheese. You just. You have a high as fuck cholesterol, though.
So
I give him,
actually,
like-
Saldana, you don't know what's going on because you heard him walk away, then you tapped on the thing, and then you still heard him walk away.
I only know that I didn't hear him getting closer, so I was like worried if I'm not distracting him enough.
Okay, I think for this, because we've been doing a lot of things at the same time, I'm going to do turn-based order right now.
Okay.
Because this is
I was
getting
gonna say like
risque.
you could just switch between us, like.
Yeah, I'll switch
back and
between you.
forth.
I think it'll be easier rather than roll initiative. So, Fervorand, you were doing something. What did you do? You moved behind the
Yes.
bookshelf. What's your plan?
Okay, so you know how I have a little shadow buddy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and mimic what Bellavor did with my little shadow buddy to open the door.
So as
Over here.
Yeah, so where do you want to drop your shadow buddy? From which side of the door are you planning
Other
on?
side of the door.
So you drop your shadow buddy on the other side of the door. The shadow buddy like slithers underneath. It climbs out, and then he turns around, and then tries the door, and it's locked.
Well, we're expecting to break spines anyway.
So the reason you realize the front door opened was because inside there was a latch that from the inside you could just move the latch and open the door. But this door seems to be locked from the outside, and the inside there isn't even a handle.
She might I have the key. Get your shadow to try.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna do that. You fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Let me do my fucking job.
Come on, man.
Okay, Bax, while Fervrand is like, you can see Fervrand's shadow. I think at this point everybody can see this. You can see Fervrand's shadow slither underneath the door, and you can hear like trying to open the door. Then sort of you hear the door slightly move, but there's no handle, and there's a slight panic. Bax, what do you do?
Wait. Look, he's the stealthy one here. I'm literally just gonna be like, okay, well, my job here is to sense something magical. If there's nothing in this room, I turn it off and just wait until a door or something comes up and opens. So I'm literally just letting him pass and just waiting my turn.
Okay, I'd say Soldado, what do you do?
Yep, mine. You know what? In here, I've been looking around this room a little bit, and I think I'm interested in seeing just what's behind this door, I guess. I'm really interested in what's behind the stalls, really.
So you try this door, and it seems to be locked.
Curses.
I will try to pick it.
Ooh, give me sleight of hand.
I can do that pretty good, you know.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh wait, yeah. Wait, I didn't want to roll that. I'm not rolling. Sorry. That was bad. I rolled a disadvantage. That was bad. That's not the one.
Yeah, roll me straight.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
I wanted to do guidance with myself.
Yeah, but that's add a d4, I think.
Right. Yeah. That's just add a d4.
Guide these nuts. I'm glad this song has also infected you, Danny.
Yes, every time you sing something, I'm just like, I can't get it out of my head. Okay, it was a good thing I did that. 18.
18. I'd say, yeah, you managed to, like, pick the lock quite well, and the door, is no longer locked.
Damn.
Behind the door is another door.
As you go in, it seems to be a corridor leading to the left, and actually at this point I'm going to switch from you to someone else. I'm going to see what happens.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Fervrand, what do you do? So your shadow buddy is stuck in here, and what he can see is that there's a door here, which is what he tried to open, and a door here, and they both seem to be locked. But the door here seems to have the lock on the outside.
Okay. The bookshelf we're behind, is it like completely open all the way through, or is there like a divider?
What do you mean?
Like this bookshelf, it's double. Is there a piece of wood between the two books, or is it just open?
It's open, so you can sort of see slightly through to see the two people sitting there.
I crouch down, I take out some of the books, and try to see if I can spot a key or something on the snoring woman.
Okay, so I would need you to give me another stealth check because you're not actively moving objects out. And I need you to give me a sleight of hand check as well to make sure to not drop any of the books.
25 and 16.
You're like...
Go, ninja, go, ninja, go!
Yeah, quietly you're pulling out the books and you're putting them next to you. Bax, you're helping him by grabbing the books and putting them on the side, like, quietly. You now have a nice little window to the bottom of the...
Who fucks up them?
By bottom of the chair. Bottom of the chair as the woman's hands are sort of, they're on her belly and she's leaning back on her chair and snoring. And you look around and you notice that on her there is a... sort of a ring of keys.
Okay. Alrighty then. I
Yes.
pickpocket the keys.
Okay, give me another sleight of hand. At this one,
He's gonna roll in that 20.
the DC is going to be 20. I'm gonna put it out here. Because you are reaching through, you made yourself a hole, but it's not, like, a big one. You're reaching through the bookshelf, you're trying to grab it from a sleeping person and not make a sound as you pull it back through there. So you're basically, it's not an easy thing. But it's not
These
impossible.
are like a lot of keys with a guy that's like eating a wheel of cheese like right next to her.
Yeah, and he's not
I'm
asleep.
trying to cheat the soda machine.
Oh, so close.
To that 20. 18.
So you managed to pull your hand through fine. You managed to grab the
Wait.
keys fine.
Give me 1 second. I believe I have a thing that can actually save this. Knowledge of a past life. When you make a build check, use a skill, you can roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number of the d20 and add the number of the d6 to the check. You can use this feature 2 times, you can regain all expend blah 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 blah. I can roll a d6 and add that.
Go ahead.
Imagine
5!
that would have been so funny. It would have been so funny if you rolled a 1 there.
As you move your hand in, you grab the keys, and as you pull them up, they're about to jingle, and like she shifts at the last minute to like scratch her butt on the chair. And as you grab the keys, something within you like moves your hand with her movement, like a weird instinct. And as she settles back down, you soundlessly unhook the keys, pull them back in, and she is none the wiser. Neither is the guy on the other side.
Yeah, boy, that's what
Max?
I'm talking about.
Max, you've just witnessed this, and it's pretty fucking impressive. I'm just gonna put it out there.
You're just like, damn.
Worship me!
Damn, son, where'd you learn this?
What do
Yo,
you
mama.
do, Max?
Oh, man.
It's. I mean, I'm going one by one. I'm going turn by turn.
As I said, I'm waiting only for his movements. I'm just letting him pass.
You
Do whatever
can
he
come
wants
to
in
me
the
now.
system.
I
Okay,
return the
Sylfania,
books.
back to you, girl.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I see a corridor. Well, I'm curious.
Oh boy.
I'm coming down here, kind of like calmly walking.
You see
So he
another
needs
door.
bag, right?
Another door.
So many doors.
Oh,
My
is
favorite.
this door locked?
Yes.
I will
Yeah,
attempt to
I'm going
unlock it as well.
Okay, give me a what was it? The sleight of hand check, please.
I still have a D4.
Yes. I mean, it's a
I
cantrip. You can keep
absolutely
blessing
fucking
yourself.
laugh. It's gonna be
15. You wiggle with it a bit longer than the previous one, but you managed to unhook it, and you open it. I will let you open the door. Well, you opened it already, but basically what you see is you're not gonna come in yet. But what you see is some sort of an armory. As you realize that why it's been locked, because it's got a bunch of weapons in here.
Oh, why is it at the bathroom?
Because sometimes
You
after
know.
you take a shit, you know where you need to wipe your hands on the blood of your enemies.
Or maybe
I just
Or maybe the positioning near the bathroom is where people who wander into this building will least expect an armory, so that's why they put it there.
wow, but
Listen, you're already crowded at the toilet, so if the alarms ring, it's easy access.
Anyway, Fibrant, what are you doing?
I'm putting the books carefully back in.
Okay, that takes a bit of time, because, you're making sure to put them back in safely. I'm not gonna make you roll again, you're just, with your stealth and your rolls, you keep doing this. And I assume Bax is helping you putting them back together. And by the time your turn ends, is you guys manage to cover the books up and stand up and move wherever you like to do.
Alright.
What do you plan to do next? What do you want to do?
My next plan is Mind Revolution over here to make a sound like the house creaking, more or less, to make him go again like, oh, this is a fucking house, but at the same time loud enough that he has to kind of like figure out what the fuck is going on.
So, do you want to make it like a snap or a crackle, like from this torch or something? Maybe?
Maybe just make it sound like something fell on the floor.
Okay, you make that sound, and
make like a face falling sound.
what does he need to do to roll against it again? Is it
Investigation, DC 13.
Nope. Okay, as you make that sound, you can hear him go like, and he puts the cheese on the table, like smacks it, and it kind of like flattens on it.
You leash the cheese?
He closes the book angrily, and then he like gets up a bit faster, but still like breathing heavily, and he's like, God damn it, I fucking hate this job. Where the fuck have we done this?
Mate, we're
I have
giving
to
him the
get
most
off my
exercise
ass.
that he's ever gotten. We're giving him that.
And
Immediately unlock the door.
yeah, he walks over here, and it's gonna actually spend some time investigating what the fuck happened, because he believes that something did fall on the floor, but he's not sure.
Can you like roll if he like has like almost faints or something getting up too quickly? You know what I mean?
Like,
Sure,
I'm
I'll give a
expecting-
Constitution roll, saving throw. Let's see.
I'm expecting the cheese to cry tears of happiness.
He's
for being
perfectly
away from
fine.
him.
Okay.
Surprisingly. So what do
but-
you do, Bax? You quickly, Furbrand, you quickly rush over to the door and...
Try every key.
What do you do, Furbrand?
I unlock the door.
Okay, so you have, like, a bunch, like, 5 or 6 keys on here. You're just gonna try whichever one?
Every single one.
Every single one of them.
Okay,
in a
give me a d20 roll. Just a d20.
See if you actually get the right key.
Oh,
No, you put in a key, you try to move it, you're sort of, like, jingling it, and it's not going through its key for something else.
well, next key.
Okay, I will get back to you with the next key. But, Saldana, what do you do? You've now opened the door to the
kind of just
armory.
peek my head in a little bit just to see the whole room.
Yeah,
Oh,
people on chat, unfortunately, on stream cannot see it, but there's just a bunch of, like, there's some arrows, there's just more spears, a bunch of hammers, and it's
Yeah.
actually quite bare. This room is too big for what
I
it's
can
used
move
for.
over here to make it easier to see.
Yeah, there you go. And you realize that, like, this room is not really used for... It wasn't built for this purpose. It's just, like, these things have been put here because they're, you know, just nowhere else to go.
This is
There's
where
nothing-
they kept the cheese.
Yeah, there's no mounting, nothing mounted on the walls. All of these stands are on their own.
I see a bunch of bow and arrows though.
You don't see any bows, but you see a ton of arrows.
I mean arrows. I mean, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look at these arrows really quickly.
Give me investigation check.
Yeah. I will. I'm going to attempt to take some extra arrows first for me in this
Sure.
scenario.
You're gonna have to make a check, Danny, because there's a do not touch sign on those arrows.
Oh wait, I forgot to add D4.
15. These are just ordinary arrows. There's no magic arrows in here, but they're pretty good quality. And these are located, and these are packed into different quivers. So you can either grab a quiver, or you can grab arrows from the quiver.
I'm grabbing the quiver. I'm not wasting time.
Okay, as you grab the quiver, you get a quiver with...
You sound the alarm.
They put an
with-
alarm on all
okay,
of their.
add yourself
their
add
items.
yourself 6 regular arrows.
Add 6 regular arrows. Okay.
Yep, you have 6 more, just regular arrows for a bow.
Baller.
There you go, buddy boy.
That's
Okay.
all I wanted.
So I will let you move a little bit more during your turn, but what do you want to do?
Whoa. Oh wait, what the fuck? Why did it add on?
Just go to the bathroom and scream, "Oh fuck, it's a big one!" And maybe he'll like come look at you.
Oh fuck! It's a big one.
You need my hand. I'm
Daddy.
here for you, brother.
Anyways,
forget-
I'm gonna. Anyways, after
Also
looking at
saying
those
is,
things,
don't forget to put your arrows on D&D Beyond.
yes, I did.
Okay, good boy.
And I went there, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rush back out.
Rush B. Okay. At
I'm
this
gonna
point,
close the door behind me, so it's
Cool.
not obvious I opened it.
okay, I'm gonna let you go now and ask what Ferverand is doing because that took a bit of time. Ferverand.
Next key.
Next key. Give me a D20 roll.
14.
As you put it in, you move, doesn't fit. But you have now eliminated 2 and you have 3 left. But you start hearing the grumbling noises of, what the fuck is going on?
I step
And
back.
you think he's not going back yet, but you see him like pacing around. You can see him through the door, like looking around like the stairs and trying to be like the ceiling, trying to figure out what fell. So he's still distracted. You have one more try, and if you don't open it, you have a feeling he will come back soon.
That's one more. Can I do I roll it or do I wait?
You know what? Roll it. It's fine. Let's see.
16.
16. As you put the last key in, it clicks and the door opens. It is now unlocked. You push the door and you quickly hop in just as this guy's like, I don't know what the fuck is
immediately
going
lean
on. I'm getting so annoyed with this bullshit. Oi!
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
And he says, oi! And then the woman kind of goes, wakes up and goes, what happened? And he goes like, there's something weird going on. She goes, oh, I've had such a nice dream. I was eating a giant pheasant. And he goes like, yeah, I know, we're gonna have pheasant later. Listen, there's just this, something's been going on. I think there's like things falling down. everybody else is gone for tonight. She goes, oh, okay, guess we gotta check on him. And
Thank God for that information.
And she slowly gets up and goes
You
like,
just blurt out.
you know, and she like cracks her back and she looks at him like, do you think somebody got in the house? And he goes like, I don't fucking know. And he looks back at his cheese that's been smeared over the table and he's like,
Oh,
and she goes, and she's like, she looks at him and she goes, Steve, don't do it. And he goes like, but she goes, Steve, don't, just, it's gone. You can't save it. And Steve goes,
Steve,
fucking. And then, like, like, uses his arm to, like, scoop the half gloopy cheese and just eats it. And she goes, you're such a pig. Okay. And she starts heading over to this. Right, I'll go check out the noise. Maybe you missed something, and you go check on the, check on him. And the big guy's like, God damn it.
Just sit down again. No.
Yeah, it's like he was about to sit down. He goes, okay, whatever. And they kind of do like a weird, like trying to pass each other.
They're just waddling about.
Table clearly gets like pushed back.
Yeah, the table gets pushed back, and she goes like, "You're such a, oh my God, get out of my, you're stepping on my foot." And then she heads over this way and tries to see. I'd say she stays at the doorway because this is how much movement she goes. And this guy, I will only let him go up to. I assume you close the door behind you as you came in.
I cannot imagine the sheer panic that is going through like Lupa.
Oh yeah,
And Bellawar's.
Luba is literally, Bellower is just like, he's a bit noisy, so Luba, all she's doing is closing Bellower's mouth and just like grappling him. And he's just like...
And I'm imagining like Bellawar is like realizing he has a new kink all of a sudden.
Oh man.
You want to roll for that, for his kink?
Oh my God. Okay.
Why?
I never knew I could get so excited
Roll
in
for
one
his
evening.
kink.
It'll be a wisdom saving throw. If he rolls,
Yeah.
if he rolls higher than an 18.
Roll
Oh,
for
no.
kink save.
He rolled an 18, meets it, beats it. He's fine.
Damn it.
He's a little bit kinky when it comes to like, a copy of oneself. Like when somebody duplicates themselves and, has a
How
group
could
sex
one
or
man have
something.
so much self-control?
It's mostly he's extremely narcissistic, and if it comes to him, like, that was a new kink, but this woman is not his wife, and she's way too young for him, so he's like, no, I'm not into this. But he's mostly just try not to make any noise, because you guys, they're sitting in a precarious situation. At some point, Belor just kind of looks at Luba and goes like, sort of pointing behind, and Luba nods, and then they kind of sneak through this door. And just close it after them. To like get out.
Going in the closet, damn.
Get out of the way. You don't know what's in that door. You just see them like
here in the closet.
you just see them sneak away as this guy is heading towards this door that is closed. And at this point, I'm gonna go back to Sildana. What are you doing? You've already tried two keys, my guy, so.
I tried to open that door. I know it's behind this door. And, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go down here and I think I want to try this door here at the end.
Okay, open it.
Locked?
Or try to. No, it's not locked. As you open the door,
Party.
you go through.
Through.
I'll let you walk a little bit more because you don't have to be that stealthy anymore.
Was it locked?
Well, try it. Try to open it. And as you go in, I will tell you what you see in the room, and then we will cut to Furbrand. So as you go in, you see a giant, like, pool of water, and it's like a fountain gushing from what you think is, it's kind of dark in here, but there's like two bright lights, like chandeliers on the sides, and you can see a face of the lady with wings coming from the side, as from her, like, her mouth is open in song, and from her mouth spews down like this clear water. And then looking left, you notice some like towels and soaps and stuff, and you know, oh, this must be a bathing area. And I will come back to you. But
Bathing
for now,
area right next to the armory.
hey, Fervorand, what do? You start hearing. You heard this conversation, and you start
Okay.
hearing footsteps heading towards you.
I do this very clever trick where I proc my like foot up against the door and I like hold up against it, like brace against it. So when he pushes it, it feels like it's locked.
Okay. Give me, what would that be? That would be a pure strength check. Or athletics check. I'll let you have athletics. Mostly because what you're trying to do is try to raise your leg and hold it enough so that a big guy can push it and it will not fall over. Bax, I will let you after.
I'm just gonna go down here-ish and just if something happens, I'll just like hide.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. But after 2, I'll let the rolls happen and then I'll ask if you want to do something in a split second. So okay. As the guy sort of goes to a pocket with his keys, he pulls it up and you can hear the jingling as he like looking for the right key for it. He puts it into the door because he just assumes it's locked, and then tries to move it, and it seems to be unlocked, and he goes like, huh? And then tries to push it, and at this point, I need you to give me an athletics check.
Oh, no. This is basically
18.
just figured it out.
Well, depends.
I mean, it's not working, boys. So,
He's not the
Yeah.
smartest.
As
Joker.
he is pushing the door with his hand, you are like doing a weird contortion to keep the door closed, and the door.
You know,
doesn't
the moment he budges the door even slightly open, he's gonna know somebody's holding it.
the door
That's
doesn't even.
because I braced against it.
The door doesn't even shift. The guy goes like, "Is it broken?" He pulls out the key and goes like, "Maybe it's the wrong key." And he goes again, "Darla, do you have the right keys?" And at this point, Darla has already moved over to the corridor. And she goes like, "What?" And he goes like, "Do you have the right keys?" She goes, "Yeah, no, but yours should work." And goes, "This door isn't open." Like, they're just having a conversation. At this point, you have time. He's now distracted. Bax, you see him. You see him
Next
not
set of
succeed.
keys.
Okay, give me, you know the one key. I'd say you kept hold of the key that opened this door. So there's 4 more keys on the thing, and so one of these 4 keys is here. It is a 25% chance. So give me a d20 roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we thought you D4.
No, d20, please. Okay, you put a key in, and that doesn't work.
You made.
But next time, you have 3 keys, and one of these is definitely to this door. But at this point, I will go to Bax real quick. Do you want to do anything?
Shit your pants.
Okay, as you open this door,
Shit
you
your
notice
pants right now.
You notice Beloar and they're both standing with their ear to the door, and as you open it, they kind of back away, and then you come in and you're just like, "Hi." They go, "Hi. It's just a long corridor."
We may have a problem soon.
Shit. Okay. Shit. Saldana. You are in this bathing area.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go over. I see there's a door here. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a door here.
I open it.
It's a corridor.
Holy shit! There's another hallway here.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I don't shout that out.
Oh my god.
I'm going down.
Yeah,
See
I
a
mean,
door.
you still have movements. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep note of that for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep going all the way down, and I see what the? Oh my god!
Buddy.
Hi guys.
Hey
Okay.
guys!
So, you guys, hear footsteps, and you freeze for a second. Then you turn around, and you see Saldana just come out and go.
Hey!
Okay, next, you can hear from behind this guy going like, "God damn it, I think the keys are just doing something wrong." And she goes like, "Fine, come here and get mine." And this guy goes like, "No, you come here." And she goes, "Why do I have to?" So they just bicker for a good 50, like a few minutes. So you have another try.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, this exercise is not good for my cholesterol.
Another roll. Go ahead.
Poor guy.
It is now a 1 in 3 chance.
Oh boy.
10.
Was that it?
I said 1
Probably
in 3. This is
Yeah.
not it. You try another one, and you're sure the third one is it. You are 100% sure. But actually, no, you have 2 more left, right? You now have a choice between, it's a 50-50 chance, man. You just have to roll higher than a 10. But it's gonna happen next time. And Bax, you see Soldana at the end of the corridor, and the rest of the gang is like, I don't know, Luba sort of floats over to Soldana and just like, hi, oh my god, you disappeared, I was worried, what happened? And
I was trying to lure them away, but I guess that didn't work so well. I've discovered an armory in this place.
Oh, what? Why would there be an armory in a church house? That's weird.
Yeah, and right in next to the bathrooms.
What?
Yes.
Wait, this place has indoor plumbing?
Yes.
Bullshit.
And a bathing area right across from here.
You know what? I find it unfair. The priests have
Guys,
all the
be
benefits.
quiet.
Also,
What was that noise?
There's one more door down here. I have not checked though.
Yes, but Fever might be in danger of discovery very soon.
We should probably
So
do
we
something about that.
So we can
well,
keep
don't
exploring
worry
if you guys are so very well inclined to figure out the
I have
plumbing.
an idea.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to slightly open this door here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to just shoot an arrow right here at this wall.
Before you do this, Bellower comes up to you and says, "Wait, I can just send my unseen servant to do a noise.
No,
You don't
I
have
wish
shoot
to
an
be
arrow."
seen.
No, I mean, my servant can make a noise. You can just, like,
Oh,
dribble on the door and you don't have to be in danger. Or lose an arrow.
well...
No. No.
Just have your servant have the servant pull out one of the books out of the
No.
bookshelf.
Shoot arrow.
Okay, you shoot arrow.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
I'd
sure
say-
one of my goal is to I want to shoot the arrow at the wall because I want to be able to see through the arrow.
Isn't it
Like-
just when you're firing
Oh,
Is
you're
it when I'm
using it-
firing?
Ooh.
I don't remember exactly.
I'd
I
say,
didn't read.
I'd say,
Hang on.
yeah, you have to. I would say you have to specify before you shoot the
When
arrow.
you
which
fire
you
an
do.
arrow, you can use your bonus action to make arrow fired into
Yeah.
a scouting arrow. When you fire a scouting arrow, you can see from the arrow as with your own sight. If the arrow hits a creature, you can see with the creature regardless
Basically,
of visibility.
it's like scrying, but it's like permanent scrying, and you can switch between the two.
Oh wait, I can see through their eyes if I was to hit up a creature.
Yes, but then if you hit
Shoot
an
'em in the
arrow to a
ass.
location, you can see it from like you put it.
Shoot
You know,
the
it's,
cheese.
it's like you put a scrying ball in that location. You can see from there, from that angle.
Honestly, if you shot him with an arrow, I doubt it'd even feel it. Probably cheese would just come pouring out.
His defense is
Anyway.
high, but his attack low.
I mean, if he'll sit on you, you're probably gonna choke to death.
Anyway, what do you do, Sildana? Do you shoot it at the ground? Do you shoot it in the ceiling? Where do you shoot your arrow? Also, I'm reminding you, this is a basement
Well,
made of
if
solely of
that's
marble.
not how the arrow is gonna work,
No, I'm
then-
explaining to you. The place is covered in marble, so even if the arrow does stick in between the stones, which is highly unlikely, you will be seeing from there, like from a webcam. Like, the way I imagined it, it is like a webcam. So if your arrow hits somewhere...
is it
from the
like
tip-
I'm seeing through the tip of the arrow?
No, you're just seeing from where the arrow tip is. So if the arrow tip is, you can have like a 360-degree vision. Don't
Okay.
overthink it. Just think of it like a fucking webcam. Just deal
I
with it this way.
don't know why I'm overthinking it. It's just
So, are
I'm
you
just-
shooting this arrow, or no? Are you committing to this? Is
yeah,
this what's
I'm
happening?
I'm committing this. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Are you trying to shoot it up to the ceiling, to the wall?
It doesn't matter if it hits anything. I just need to. Well,
But you-
literally, I want it to kind of bounce off the wall, so that way I can kind of see these two if they come straight for us.
Okay. As you shoot the arrow here, it sort of hits the wall and then bounces back on the floor, and you have the vantage point from the floor where you can see the two bookshelves and his feet. And you, at this point, they notice it and they go like, "What was that?" And she goes like, "What?" And
Yep.
starts
Close the door.
heading further
What
in.
was that?
They start heading over to where the arrow is.
Shit.
Yep.
Guys,
Let's go.
And at this point, I'm gonna pause this and Conrad, you don't know what the fuck is
Don't hear that
happening.
at all.
People are making noise. You're buffled by the two doors. Roll again. That doesn't count.
God damn it!
Okay.
Okay.
And they oh
You
okay.
finally,
I was so close to
because that was exactly in the middle, and I'm like, I don't want to do the math. So you use the key, you open the door, and it is now unlocked.
You had to bumble your way
Oh,
to
right,
do
sorry.
it, but you did it.
As you come in, the
There
room
is no light. I
the
can't
room
see.
is the room is covered in darkness. You only
We
see
left
the
this to
light.
the
The
wrong
light
person.
that's coming. Actually, no, you don't see the light here.
You might as well just light a torch.
There's some ambient light, like your eyes are kind of getting used to the darkness a little bit, so you can see this far. Like there's like a candle here on the very ceiling that's handling. But this room is pitch dark, and as you open into the room, you see objects of like you see the back of like something big, but you're not sure what it is, and it's just weird in this room, man.
It's a giant golem. You have to fight now for your life.
There's a weird vibe in this room. But there is no light. I will let you. Do you want to do anything, or do you want to walk in blind?
I want to light a torch.
Okay.
Good idea.
How big is the torch?
It is 20 by 20.
Okay, so it's 20 by 20. I'm gonna give you the light.
So like
20
20
by
bright, 20
Oh.
dim.
Yes. Okay, you now have a torch, and as you open, the torch lights up. The room is very oddly shaped. There are a bunch of mirrors in a weird circle around a bed, and as you're looking in between the mirrors, you notice it's Trarrell currently lying down on the bed, and you can see manacles chained to his ankles. As he is seemingly not moving. You're not sure if he's asleep or not. His eyes are closed. His chest is going up and down, so you can kind of tell he's asleep. But this is all I'll let you do at this point.
Okay.
Right. Cool, you guys found him very fast. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the rest of you, gang. These two
Wait,
are sort of looking
what
at
did
this.
what do we need the other guy for then?
Yeah, these two are looking over at the arrow,
Location.
and they pick up the arrow and they're looking at it, and you can see from the arrow standpoint their faces, and they're all very confused and they're talking to each other. You can't hear, but you can see, and you can see how they're just like arguing about something, and they're looking around, and the only place they've noticed, because they think this door is locked, they look over here, and you see them turn towards the door where you guys came from. So they start moving towards this door.
But I'll boot it and I said leg it. So
It's unpaused, so feel free to move if you wish. Danny?
To open this door and not to open that
Yes,
door.
yes, yes.
Danny, the fat
I'm
people are
moving.
the fat people are coming towards the door. If you don't want to be spotted, get the fuck out of there.
I come and what is in here?
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna have to do this
Not a
in
shower.
turn order. So as you guys,
Not a shower.
Bax, as you open the door, you notice this is like a weird, like there's a bunch of buckets and a bunch of stools, and there's a trough with you notice like it's soapy water, and there's a bunch of like pots and pans and plates and a bunch of cutlery. You realize this probably is the washing up area where they do all of their dishwashing in-house.
This is where it gets a sponge.
Just for a good measure, I turn on my eyes for like a hot second. Nothing.
Okay, how big? Okay, can you give me the radius of your eyes again?
30 feet, which is. Bump.
So you notice a very big pig from here.
Oh yes, there was a big statue over
And the-
there
and the
with the
pig-
bathing area.
And the ping that you get, there is you can't exactly pinpoint a school of magic. It seems like it's a combination of a few. It's a weird, like, custom magic that's been... You feel a little bit of enchantment in it. You feel a little bit of transmutation. You feel like it's a weird amalgamation. You've seen this before. It's when, like, somebody does a custom spell using a lot of other schools of magic. Very rarely. You've only seen the headmaster of the academy do this once. And that's why your detect magic tends to be a bit wonky because you can't really tell because it's all you're not familiar with the spell. This, although I'll let you have this one, has a similar vibe to the cheese.
What in the fuck?
What?
I do say this out loud. What in the fuck? You probably
What?
don't know what the fuck I'm on
Okay,
here.
What is wrong?
As you guys are discussing this, you notice these two. You hear the like labeled breathing as two people are sort of rushing down the corridor. So
Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Close the door.
Help it.
okay.
You guys ever seen the movie The Whale? That's kind of what it feels like right
Oh
now.
no, we're having Jaws music, boys. We're having Jaws music.
Basically, as these two are heading over up
Feel
here,
like
and
Moby Dick.
they heard like the footsteps, so they keep coming up here, and at some point you hear like a oh, what is this? And the guy goes, "Are you okay?" She goes, "Yeah, what? Is this an invisible wall? What's going on?" And Belora goes like, "Unseen servant, Willoughby strikes again." He won't hold him for long though, but we probably should go.
No way.
I thought it was my heart for a second, and I was kind of worried.
Wait. Why don't we just beat the shit out of these people?
I mean, if you want to.
Let's not randomly kill people, please.
No, I mean just beat the hell out of them.
Yo,
They can't really be able to put up a good fight, could they?
I don't really want to risk it.
run.
I don't really want to risk it. Let's be real.
Just make sure you stay at least 15 feet away. and you won't be
They haven't been able to really chase us. They run out of breath after like a few feet.
Let's just go to Feverand. He can be God knows where.
After a few seconds, you hear like, "Oh, I guess it was nothing," and a bunch of people.
Oh
keep
yeah,
moving.
arrow coming out of the wall. Yeah, totally nothing.
No, I mean like you could hear them carry on following. They're like, "There was just something weird in the corridor," and the guy from behind's like, "Maybe you're just fat," and she turns around and says, "What did you call me?" And you know they start bickering a little bit.
Guys, hurry up.
Checks him in the
Of
flat.
course, we like quickly, sneakily, we are.
I am gonna go over here and I'm gonna try and I'm gonna block the door. I'm gonna take one of these chairs and I'm gonna block the door. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you did. Give me. Oh, I'll close it.
I'm blocked.
Give me because I'm blocking it. Give me a strength check to like jam it up there.
I guess jamming it. I guess I'm jamming it. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a strength check.
Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot to add a D4.
Then you don't add the D4 if you forget it. Or are you guidancing yourself all the time? You know what? Next time, if you want to guidance yourself, say guidance. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume it's without guidance.
Okay.
I will pause this quickly for now, because you guys have, like, done a weird...
it's 15.
like a weird chase in a circle. Fervrand, what do? You are in a room with Farrell and a bunch of mirrors.
I put down my torch.
Oh, you also notice there's a torch here that could be lit, but was snuffed out.
Yes. But I take this mirror and I turn it facing the wall.
So, okay.
Oh boy.
As you touch the mirror, how do you touch it? Because if you want to turn it, you would need to grab it from the sides, right?
I grab it by the leg stands and I just walk with it up against the wall.
Okay, you grab it by the leg stands, you're fine, and then you walk with it against the wall, and now this particular mirror is facing this way.
Yes. I now do the same thing with this mirror.
Okay, do you want to go through all of these mirrors to do that?
I can't reach the behind of these mirrors, but I mean, I'm gonna clear up at least this one, and then
Okay, I'll let you. This will take a little bit of time because these mirrors are really fucking heavy. Like they're full body, like full.
I have a
person.
strength of 12.
Yeah, no, I would say you managed to do it. They're not that heavy, but they still take a while. So you're gonna be busy with this while we deal with Bax and the rest of the gang. So that's gonna be your activity for the next few rounds, I'd say. Okay, the rest of the gang. Well, what are you doing? So you've locked this door. These two ran after you, Bax. Bax, what are you up to?
I'm gonna walk in. See. Oh, Farron, what's going on?
Guys, I've blocked the door.
As I'm like turning around with a mirror, pointing it directly at you.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Which mirror?
Ah,
At this point, it would be. It would be this one, wouldn't
this
it?
one. This one then. Which one? How long do you think it took me to do this?
I'd
up to you.
say you're up to this mirror now.
All right.
As you turn this mirror towards you, Bax, you see yourself in this mirror, and you feel slightly unsettled, but you're not sure why.
I immediately, like, at the moment it happens, I'd like magic eyes.
So
I ain't trusting nothing here.
as you open your eyes with
Turn
your
a
magic,
flashlight into a mirror.
you
Dang, let's
see
think myself.
what you see is. One second, I'll get the correct
How about
schools
the
of
stats
magic.
shit? Come on.
What you see is you see yes, you see enchantment, illusion, and a bit of transmutation magic in all of these mirrors. And as you open your eyes, the light kind of bounces from this mirror to the other mirror, and it keeps going because that's what happens when you have mirrors facing each other. And the room becomes a lot brighter, but Trial seems to not, like, any noise you guys make, he seems to not respond or wake up to any of it. And as you move the mirror, again, it's unsettling. It's not doing anything to you yet, but...
Please turn it away from me.
I was doing that. And I put it up against the wall.
You had it towards me at the moment, that's why I said, you can please turn it away.
Okay.
Illusion and transmutation, by the way. I'm not sure.
Bit of
What's going
enchantment.
on?
Enchantment as well.
And enchantment, okay.
You know, we're probably gonna have to fight our way out at some point. So, let's do it here. And I just break the mirror.
Okay, how do you break the mirror? Do you plan to... Because
Guys, come on, man. That's
is it-
7 years bad luck.
Hold on, is it the one facing the wall or the
Could
one
be more
facing
than
you?
that when he's done.
The ones facing the wall can stay there. The
Okay.
ones next to Trill.
Okay,
like
so are you trying to punch it? What are you trying to do to it? How are you trying to break the mirror?
summon a sickle, bang. Or you know what? I have darts. I can just dart the shit.
Okay, which mirror are you attacking?
I'm gonna start with this one.
Okay, as you shoot a dart into the mirror, it just bounces off. No damage.
Bing.
Okay, can
You
I?
know Fuck that guy.
What's
I'll just
happening?
blast
What's
the,
going on? Why are we in this corridor? And while you guys are talking, at this point, yeah.
I assume none of you closed the door after yourselves.
We dead.
Oh,
I'm talking about this door.
Oh, I don't know. Was Sylfania wise enough to close the door?
I'll close the door.
as you close the door, you
And she
hear
locks every,
footsteps
like, shit.
go into the room, and you can hear them talking. One of them going like, "I don't understand. There's definitely an arrow," and she's holding it. So Sylfania,
Do I
you can
see the arrow?
Yeah, you see them through the arrow as they're talking to each other, and she's studying. It's like, it's definitely someone's been here, but I don't. He goes like, oh, whatever, they're gone now. She goes like, okay, but it's like, the door's locked. I tried it. It doesn't work. Whatever. Let's just sit down. I'm tired of all this walking. And she goes, okay, yeah, me too. And they both just sit down on the chairs and.
My arthritis.
Okay. For now, we will ignore these two, and we will carry on with you guys. Who does what? So you threw a sickle, it just bounced off.
Okay, yeah, I just like I see him chained here to the side. I try another key.
Yeah, you try one of the keys. I'd say you have it's ample time to keep doing it, and you open it up, and one of the keys fits, and you unchain his ankles. They make quite a lot of noise, and you are touching his leg to do it, but his body seems a little cold, but he's still breathing, he's alive. But he doesn't seem to respond to...
Grab those feet, pull them in.
Yeah, so you don't see any... There's no response of you touching or making noise.
Irrelevant.
But you free his legs.
Can I look at Trell himself and see if
No, because I'm pulling him in.
I can still look at him?
Yeah, you can see his
Are
face.
you gonna fucking lunge over my shoulder?
How's he doing, Doctor? Is he going to live?
I got a good enough view here. I can like.
Okay, you see. Ooh.
Go.
Ooh. Hello.
Ooh.
Mads, you just like. Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
You're lagging.
What?
Everybody else is fine. It's just you. Okay, you're
I'm fine.
I think because your Discord backed as well.
Don't worry.
Anyway, you look at Charles and his face, and he has like. He looks like this when he sleeps. Don't ask me how you know what his face looks like when he sleeps. You guys have been friends since you were kids. You had a lot of sleepovers. He sleeps pretty quietly. He doesn't toss or turn. But he doesn't usually frown. He usually smiles in his sleep, which is really weird, but he does it. Here he seems to be frowning, but he's not changing expression or movements and you know him as a light sleeper. So whenever you tried to sneak out to get a snack, he would always wake up and like come with you. So all of this manhandling, clearly this is not natural. He would be awake.
Yeah, I'm trying to assess whether there's like a magical effect on him or something that might detect magic.
Oh, is that my boy? Is he alright? And Luba floats in like, oh, calm down, it's okay. Just give it a second.
Shh! Don't make too much noise.
Okay, just quiet. Whatever. Close your mouth again.
He goes, you're really bossy. She goes,
Well, somebody has to be.
yeah, at this point, well, how are you trying to assess if there's any magic on him? What do you
Detect magic.
As you do detect magic on Trarl himself, you actually don't notice. You don't notice this. So listen, okay, you're doing a lot of detect magics in here. So the ping from the cheese and this is different from the ping of these mirrors, okay? But the ping of the magic in these mirrors is similar to like a trace that's like a little aura over Trowel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these mirrors and Trowel have similar magic affecting them, while whatever was here and the cheese have similar magic affecting them, but they're two separate things.
Can I like study then the rim of like the mirror itself, see if I can see
Sure
some magical
thing.
inscription or something, and
Give me an Arcana check.
You're gonna rim the mirror?
I'm gonna rim the mirror.
Rim that mirror so good.
Oh, then you really sunk in there.
14. There are runes in the language you do not understand, but they're definitely magical runes. How, do you just observe it, or do you try to trace anything, or what are you trying to do?
Huh.
I'm like trying to trace it, see if it makes sense in any regard of anything I've read before. Or
I need you to give me just a d20 roll and see what happens. Which mirror are you trying, by the way?
15 and the.
Okay, this one is facing.
One here, I guess.
Okay, this
The
one's
one here,
facing
I
the
guess.
wall. This one's facing the wall. Okay, you're trying this one. As you're moving your hands through, you make sure not to touch the mirror itself, only the edges. Nothing happens as you trace the runes, but you can tell they're magical. You've seen them before in some books, but you don't know them. You're not familiar with them.
Okay. Would I know after like all the years I've been in the Magical Academy how to remove magical inscriptions like that, or try like disrupt them or something?
You mean dispel magic?
No, I mean like maybe I can like scratch them out or something, like a manual way of doing it.
Sometimes you know that the reason why wizards weren't really worried about drawing runes in stone, because even if people disrupted one or two magical symbols, every time there's a magical runic circle, somebody always puts like a safety break in a way, so that even if one or two symbols are destroyed, the rest will still carry on the enchantment. And a lot of times it's actually quite dangerous to do this, because you don't know which ones you need to erase, and if you erase all of them you can't do them all at the same time. Unless, you can just explode something, then you can definitely destroy them all at the same time. But if you do it manually, if you undo some of the runes, you might unbalance the whatever enchantment there is, and it might explode back in your face. So you've been always advised to not tamper with something you don't understand.
You see, magic is like a washing machine, and you're choosing which bolt to undo. Now, if the machine is running, you're gonna get a spitting tube in your face.
Yeah, actually very apt metaphor. Yes. So
You're
Sildana,
welcome.
Sildana, what are you up to? You're currently standing in the back here with Belloar being very confused and
Yes. Yes, this is happening. I'm still just watching through the arrow of what those fat couples doing.
These two are just like settling down in their chairs. This guy's like,
Feel so bad. Just keep suddenly calling them fat.
The fucking big guy used the arrow to scratch his
like,
asshole.
no
well, this is why I don't call him fat. I call him big guy. So anyway, the big guy is just like sitting there and he goes like, I'm hungry. She goes, you're always hungry. We're always hungry. It's not news to us, you know. And he goes, wish I could go upstairs and get some food. She goes, well, you could. I'll sit here. He goes, why should I go then? Maybe you should. You know, they just keep arguing about they're hungry. The one needs somebody to go up and get some food, but each one of them doesn't want to get off the chair because they've just sat down.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's taking time. Okay, Fervent, you've pulled Trarl to you. His legs like he's like sliding off the bed. Hands are free.
I grab him underneath the armpits and lift him up, and I go, here you go, Bellovar, your son.
As you move him about and turn, these 5 mirrors are still up there. And as you move around, you finally look up at them. And before you weren't noticing because Charles was lying down and he was reflected in these mirrors. In one of the mirrors, he's still lying down. In another one, he's actually sitting up and just staring with like an unseeing gaze forward. In another one, he's sitting with his back to the mirror and like rocking. And in the other two, you see your own reflection holding him, so you don't actually see yourself in the reflections. Actually, no, you see yourself, but you're holding nothing.
Guys, I see some bad shit right now.
Okay, well,
Fervent, I'm sure you've also notified this yourself, figured out by looking into mirrors now. But the magic on the mirrors all limit like a magical effect over him as well, so we might have to touch the mirrors in some way. Maybe he's in them.
I have just the right thing, and I pull out my sickle and I smash one of the mirrors.
So you take a sickle and you smash which one do you want to do? Of these five.
The closest one that actually has him in it.
Okay, so the one that has him in it is this one, and in this one he's rocking like this. And you try to smash it, and you hit it as hard as you can, and then the sickle just bounces back. No damage.
Okay. Before you do that again, wait, let me try real quick.
Shoots an arrow in.
I go up to Trell, I touch him, and I cast protection from evil and good.
Do you have spell slots for that?
Actually, do I actually?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because you've used it. I know you've used it once because it was your feature.
I think I did use it. My bad. I don't have it.
You
Never
can't
mind.
do that. I checked.
Does Lupa have it?
Lupa, she looks at you and she goes like, I usually do, but I'm actually out of spell slots, I think. Sorry.
Boy.
I mean, I don't have any more magic in me. I took it all out on the hag. I'm sorry.
Can I look at each mirror and figure out if... Fuck off. Look into every mirror and see which one's movement would remind me most of like Trarl's actual reaction if he was inside of a mirror.
So these two are still facing the wall, you can't tell. This one, he's rocking back and forth, like when he's ridden with anxiety. You've seen him do this again, like, you know, the safety position. This one, it's just a reflection of Fervent holding him like this. This one, he is just sitting and staring into distance like he's catatonic. This one, again, is just normal image. While this one, he's still lying down, sort of seemingly asleep.
Okay, but the one he's rocking, can I try to put my hand into it?
Okay, you're trying to fist the mirror. Is that,
I'm trying to fist the mirror.
Okay.
Okay, well, Matt. First you rim it, then you
Man
fist it.
in the mirror.
It's gonna
This
be the
one.
whole
PG-13,
charade.
my boy.
Okay.
PG-13.
I need you to give me DC. I'll say give me a wisdom saving throw.
Right. Saving throw. Always confused about those. Anyway. There we go.
That's because you lack wisdom.
Damn.
See? You lack wisdom.
6. As you touch the mirror's surface, it like, I don't know if, like in the Matrix, you know how Neo like puts his finger in and then the mirror kind of goes weird gloopy?
Yeah.
So you
Kind
do
of.
that, and then your hand sort of falls through, and as you see Trowel rocking, suddenly your hand, like, you lose control, like, you feel a force pulling you in, and you lose, like, yeah, I don't know how to explain this. You lose balance, like, in a sleep, and then you guys see Trowel, you guys see Bax getting pulled by his hand and just completely disappear into the mirror.
Well, that happened.
So, I'm going to put you. You're here, but you're in the mirror. So I'm just gonna. I don't know if I can lock you in here, but you're in here, and I think this is a good place to end it for today.
Yeah, cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, because you guys. So I'll just do last ending scene so we know where to start. So as all of you are very intently watching this, I'd say Belloir and you know is very invested in this, but he knows not to interfere with a magic scene when he sees one. As Furbrand is still holding Trarrell by his armpits, like a dog, just tangling him in. You see Bax gently touch the mirror and then go and disappear into it. And then as you guys are still stunned as to what's going on, Belloir just says, "Well, that's not good," and that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Pretty sure we needed him.
Bro's
Yeah.
playing Super Mario 64.
Anyway, cool.
Charles
I
is
hope
one of them, and I'm getting him.
I hope you enjoyed. I tried to make this. I've done this all in one go, and I was really tired, so I might have missed a few things, and I might have not really thought through of putting an armory near a toilet. But hey,
Listen, sometimes you just hire a bad architect.
I mean, yeah, the architect
Not
here
untrue.
was not the best, and
What was your thought process when you put the armory right there?
honestly, I made a bunch of other rooms because they serve a purpose, and I had an extra one. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this room? So I was like, let's just put some armor and shit, because it's near the room where where like the prisoner is. So the guards need to have an option to like not be armed at all times, but to have access to it as close as possible.
Honestly, you could just imagine that the room was probably like the janitor's closet or something.
Listen, either of two things. The guards take a shit break and need to put their weapons down, or two, you wipe your hands with your blood of your enemies.
That is very true, but also the idea was that this area, some of the rooms were purposefully made for a certain purpose, but others were not, and they're just used for storage stuff.
I'll tell you one thing, this entire construct was not built to serve those two fucking bags of fat, that's for sure.
No, this place has very narrow corridors, and so the idea probably would be this is not being built for whatever it is currently being used for. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope people on stream enjoyed. Sorry about the million technical difficulties. They always happen. There's never been
Always
a single...
happen.
I feel like there's never been a single stream without a single technical difficulty. It's never happened.
It's impossible. You can't have it.
Yeah, I mean, we've saw most of them, and I had a small nervous breakdown, but this because I haven't slept and had no food today, but it's fine. We're all
Time for
good.
you to go sleep right after this.
Yeah. But yeah, next week we will continue our adventures. Hopefully, you guys will be able to save Trarrell from
Hopefully.
whatever
We'll just
predicament
leave him.
he's in here. But yeah, we will continue with whatever happened to Bax. Bax, you just seem to keep being teleported to strange locations all the time, don't you?
Time for you and Trell to have
Here's
a
what
little
happened.
alone time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's the only one that has a rocking response, but a guy with a version of him that I somewhat respond. It was either that or the one where he was just like, ugh. So it's gonna be one or the other.
Yeah. So on one of them, he looked like.
Whatever,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So for those of you who want the magic item submission form, there's been stream element links through the chat. Just follow that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Are we still all good?
Really can't wait till like more of those pop up here.
All right, great.
Yes.